Should I not expend any points in this? We got the one hindrance. We'll just go with the one hindrance overall.
Right.
And I rolled 13.
You rolled 13.
With a hindrance.
Okay. You're not quite fast enough to save another person.
Oh, sweet. Somebody else gets to die in front of me.
Yeah, that's going to be some counseling.
It's you actually aren't quite certain how to fight this thing.
Yeah, I know. I've been racking my brain like as me.
Yeah, it's flowing around you. It's like I'm putting myself between me and them, and like it rush it goes forward and you hold your shield up. And like it just like reaches around you, and you hear someone behind you scream.
Oh,
you're like, oh, come on,
dude. Actually, I did have an extra speed defense roll, so 13.
With
Or assets. Because of my shield. Yes, that's right. So I should have had 0. It should have been a raw roll essentially. Sorry about that.
And you rolled a 13.
13, still probably not enough. Yeah, no, this thing is massive. This is like a big boss battle that we just stumbled into unprepared. Yeah, are you sure that Final Fantasy 2 fight music, the big boss battle at the end, the guy you fight in Mario RPG, that's from like Final Fantasy 2.
So what happens to me?
No, you just get killed.
So it's the three of you now. Who wants to go first between Volland, Brathu, and Zen?
Well, I mean, I just went.
No, you didn't. You made a defense roll because
that's right.
It went.
Yeah,
that's right.
So I'm going to try to open this door.
You're going to try to open this door.
Yeah.
When I go.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to get out of this room. We need to get away from it.
It is not locked.
Cool.
So yeah, you kind of push. In fact, what you see is that now you look down is like one of the part of the wall has like pushed out a little bit and like made a little handle that you can like pull on.
Yep.
And you can open it. So you open the door. Nisi, there's a door.
Yeah. There's a door. Found a door. I found a door. It is ajar.
And Brathu, what do you guys want to do?
I recall the bird and a jet.
The bird, Hawkward, gives you the following information as it is returning. As you're like, return to me, Hawkward!
Squawk, 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 squawk!
Squawkity squawk! And Hawkward says, hey, at the end of this room, the opposite end of this room, there's like doors.
Oh.
The
ones we came through?
No.
Like different doors.
I think I'm
doors.
at the one.
Regular.
No, he was.
Like I flew into the
not
darkness.
secret doors like all the ones we've been going through.
Yeah. I flew into the darkness and I got really close, and the thing you're looking for, those things that you pull on and they open. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's like 2 of them there. They're really pretty, kind of shiny.
Ooh.
Except that it's dark, so I didn't see a lot of it. But I'm certain that if there was light, it'd be really, really pretty.
That means they're important doors. They're probably the entryway.
And you go rushing into the room at the moment Zen opens the door.
Well, he just yelled, right?
He said the door is open.
So I mean, my reaction is like, shh, and book it.
And you book the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
mean, right? We going through this door?
I'm going through
You
this
go
door.
rushing.
I don't know what's going on with you guys.
You go rushing into the darkness of the room.
Oh yeah, can I crack a globe?
You pull out a globe and start shaking
it. I've got the one globe.
As you rush into the darkness of the room, you're not certain. Go ahead and make me a speed defense roll.
Dang, I just pulled a Nisi. I'm about to walk into a spike. Speed defense. Oh, I have edge, so I'm going to go ahead and...
use 2 points.
I'm going to use 1. 3. Well, yeah. I'm going to use 1 asset.
It uses 2 points.
Spend 2 points of speed, gain 1 asset.
Yeah.
10.
10. That's enough. You go running into the room, and you have this thought of, like, there's a rational part of you that, like, goes... you're sprinting headlong into darkness, and the last time you did that, Nisi got a face full of spikes in the head.
Spikes.
And at that point, you're like, Yeah.
And just
you
duck.
and you pause and you put your hand forward and like right beneath knee height, you can feel like a stone slab that you were just gonna go plunging right into.
I have the mark.
But you managed not to. Valand, what are you doing?
I'm ushering all 10 of the remaining people and Nisi and everybody else through that door and trying to get them away from that cloud that's sucking people dry.
You gonna carry me there?
Yes.
Thank you.
I will if I have to.
So you
I back I keep pushing them all towards the door and keeping the cloud on the other side of us.
Go ahead and make me a persuasion roll as I'll give you an asset because
I get a triple inability because I'm unable to persuade people. So I get a double. I get 2 hindrances overall. Overall, I get 2 hindrances on my roll.
Better roll that 20.
I'm not trying to persuade them. I'm just shoving them.
Yeah.
That's not persuasion. That's just pushing.
You're
Yeah,
persuading
but
them not to fight you.
you were
Go. Door.
12 with 2 hindrances,
Let's see here.
which would be a 6
Yeah, it's not enough. 12 is not enough.
for me to shove them around.
Well, you're shoving them, but your intent of like getting them all to go in the same direction to the door, you're just like knocking some of them over. They're stumbling into each other. You're using like all your strength to just go, and there's like 10 of them, so you're like grabbing people by the collar and throwing them at things, and yeah, it's not organized. They're not scattering like dice.
Yeah.
But you're not getting all 10 of them to go through that door.
Whoever doesn't make it through the door doesn't live.
Yeah.
That's fine with me.
You're just not as successful as you wished to be. So initiative.
Roll initiative. All right. Is it just me or everybody?
Everybody.
I'm so tired of sucking that. You piece of mierda.
No,
Aren't you glad he's on our team?
I guess. Making me look bad.
I don't like it when the
Zen-
person I'm working with does good.
Zootastic is commending you on your pragmatism.
Ah, yes, that's right.
You're
Well,
very-
that's because
you're
these people
very-
might be able to help
You're
us.
very Drogo, like if he dies, pragmatism.
Well, yeah. I mean, if I can't get them through the door, they die. But at the same time, these people might be able to help us. We don't know what they know or how long they were
Or how rich they are.
Yeah, that's true too. They could pay us. We could
Zen,
steal
what was your
from
initiative
them. We
roll?
could just kill them and take it all later.
And
I appreciate
Nisi.
19
people
with no
appreciating my
assets.
19
pragmatism.
again? All
Yes.
I'm either 19 or 5. Okay.
He's weighted his
Right. All right,
dice.
Valand.
12
Why
with
would
a
I weight my dice
hindrance.
towards
What was
5?
the hindrance? That's gonna be the title of our new album.
Yes.
Our concept
12 with a
album.
hindrance.
12 with a hindrance. Matthew.
4.
4. It's gonna be the first track on 12 with a hindrance.
4.
Oh my god. Sounds like I'm
I
a
ended
Rock
up watching
album.
ended up watching part of Founders and Legends, which was a big old D&D game stream that Gary Gygax's son puts on every year on his birthday.
No.
And they started it off with a live music from the heavy metal band Gygax.
I haven't heard it.
Oh, they're a hair metal band that they're four guitars and drums and
Love it.
yeah, and they played what was it? Dice Rollers and Monster Killers or something like that. You couldn't hear half of it because it's just a stream, so they didn't have good sound engineers going on with it.
I feel like that's the
sort
exact
of like us.
sound. Yeah, I was gonna say it's like the exact sound in this room we're in too.
Yeah.
Everybody's just screaming like guttural death metal.
Electrocuted.
It was gamer metal, dude.
Gamer metal.
So Nisi, you're top of the bad order.
Yeah, you get to go first and decide how we're dealing with this cloud.
Brathu and Hawkward are in it.
Okay. Well,
it's also lit in there.
Did I set off the booby trap but not get hit by it? It's like
you didn't get booby trapped.
I'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
Well, says that he almost get hit by a stone slab, and I'm thinking that's a dead end, and I don't want to go there. But I also don't want to separate the party, so
I'm telling you right now, I'm going into this room.
Yeah.
There's a stone slab, but that doesn't mean we can't get over it.
It was knee high.
It was knee high. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's knee high. We're going in this room.
Yeah,
This is where everybody's going. We're just gonna step over the slab.
I know what's on the other side of this cloud.
Yeah, I know. I was saying I don't want to split the party, so I'm gonna go in there, and I'm gonna try to usher them for the 5th time.
No, he's gonna usher the 10 people left.
So you're going to call the people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come to me!
Instead of them just scattering from me, throwing them at the door.
As you watch Valon just sitting in the back, just pushing
shoving people and launching them at the door haphazardly.
Go to the door!
Yeah.
Come on, Dungeon Jesus.
I'm just gonna try to,
Give me a roll.
Okay. So, when, would persuasion count?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so persuasion, social interaction,
you're kinda,
and public speaking.
Okay.
So that's 4 assets.
4 assets? Okay, you don't even need to make a roll.
Okay, cool.
You don't even need to make a roll. As you kind of...
He's so lucky.
I would assume they're pretty easy to get away from this cloud as far as convincing them.
They are. And on top of it, Nisi has skills and talents that Valon does not possess.
Valon's just like,
Yeah.
and everybody's scared.
Like literally, there's the finesse and nuance, and then there's the hammer hitting nails.
Yes, then that's exactly what I am.
Okay.
And so, so Nisi makes
Valon, give me a speed defense roll as you are still trying your best to try to save these people.
Okay. So you have...
I have my 1 hindrance because of the 1 overall hindrance.
But you also have a shield.
I do have a shield, so I get an acid, so I'm flat rolling.
Okay, so you get 2 assets.
And I rolled a 4. Awesome.
Would you like to spend an experience point?
I would like to spend an experience point to reroll that.
At some point, I want to succeed.
I rolled a 5. All right. I will spend 1 more and re-roll that, even though I did better. 15. All right. 15. Flat roll 15. It's still not good enough.
It's not. I had my eyes set in the silence from this ruse.
I know. I saw that look on his face, and I was just like, I still am not good enough. Okay. Valon just fails. He can succeed at killing things, but in not dying himself.
It's not eating you.
That's fine. Just eat one of the other 10. That's fine.
It's one of those people that that you
that I just couldn't save.
May have knocked over with your shoving. Maybe not. Who knows? You tell yourself whatever fiction you want to say that helps you sleep at night.
No, it doesn't. I'm just gonna remember all of them and just never sleep.
Just terrified now.
Well, no, not terrified. Just remember all of their names and faces and never sleep. And it's so good.
Did we ask for names or did you just name them?
I named them. Yeah.
My name's not Billy.
They're all named after alcohol, so.
So
that way I just drink whichever one died.
Zen, who wants to go next? Nisi has the people actually running
in the room.
Into the room.
Well,
I'm still the lead.
You're in the room, so you should go first.
Zootastic makes a moment where that at least I'm not laughing uncontrollably, which is usually a very bad sign.
Well, I mean, I'm still standing in between these people in the cloud, even though one of the people got eaten, and trying to usher them into the doorway.
Okay.
So you're just gonna follow them?
Yeah, I'm gonna be the last one through the doorway. So you're gonna
be the last one through. So you're gonna go at the end
and make sure that everybody else gets through.
Brathu and Zen.
So what do we? I'll go.
You want to go? Okay, so you are in this lit room, and it is a cell, much like the other one. You notice it is not the same room because instead of a defiled corpse, there is a sarcophagus. That's what you almost ran into. Now that you have light, you can kind of see that this is a relatively small room. There is a door leading out on the opposite wall. And it looks very similar. It's sort of like one of these little burial cells. There's even a small little footlocker.
Is it a dead end?
I think there's no time to loot stuff. I'm probably gonna.
There's not.
No.
We need to open the door. We need to open the other door across.
Is there another door in there?
Yes, on the other side of the room.
Okay.
Yeah. So I send my bird.
Make the bird open.
No, actually, I don't know the best way to check for traps. To be honest, can I do like a perception roll to see if I notice any traps?
Yeah.
10.
Okay, you do not believe this is trapped.
All right, I'm gonna go try and open that door.
Okay.
It's trapped.
It's trapped.
Go ahead and give me a speed defense roll.
Oh, jeez.
I am going to use an asset.
Okay. Are you spending? Is it
spending speed?
Okay,
points.
so you're
to give you an asset.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're spending effort to get an asset. So
8.
8. Would you like to spend an experience point so that you
Re-roll that.
I really want to level up, and I appreciate you taking all my experience points.
That's my job.
14.
14. Okay, so you grab the latch on the door and you kind of pull it, and you hear kind of a click, and you remember this click from when you opened the door and Nisi caught a face full of spikes. Yeah. So you like stand to the side and like on the floor, you actually see how these little spike traps work now. On the floor, you see that that spikes just kind of liver up like a whole grid of them, and you realize that if you were to open the door the rest of the way, that the whole thing would spring up. What you avoided was getting your feet, suddenly impaled
and launched up.
Yeah. Well, if you had opened the door the rest of the way, but it would have hurt your feet. But now next round you can actually safely open the door.
Okay.
So Zen,
I'm gonna loot the box.
you're gonna go in and loot the box.
I'm gonna make.
Oh
I'm gonna go to because I'm there. At this point, let me just make sure people are now filing into the room.
They are crowding into the room and kind of panicking to get into the room.
Right. So he's working on the door. I'm gonna go.
Nisi is kind of at the door, kind of.
Helping usher them in while I'm...
One at a time! One at a time!
So while this is all happening, I noticed the box. I'm going to look at it and see if it's...
Because there's always time for looting.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's great.
That's
right. We've got
I would have done it, but...
You've got at least 7 more people
so I want to
that you can sacrifice.
Oh, we've got 10 people.
Important.
We've got 10 people still. We could... No, because there were 12 and only 2 of them got
trapped.
eaten.
Not trapped.
Didn't
Let me roll.
One got eaten and then 1 more got eaten. So only 2 of them.
3 people have died so far.
3 people. Okay, so we got 9.
4? You do not see any... You cannot detect any or see any or find any traps with regards to this thing.
Yeah.
Open it.
I feel like I'm just going to open it then.
Okay, it's locked.
Okay. Is that my turn?
It's your turn.
All right.
If you want to...
I think I do.
Valen, you're the last person.
And I'm
that
still...
perception roll, though, did I see that there is like a something that, even though the box doesn't open, but it's an obvious box that opens and there's a locking mechanism? Yeah. Yeah, that I can see.
That you can interact with. Yes. You believe that if you have a moment and you want to try to disable the lock, you can do that.
Okay.
But that is
a next
turn problem.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So have we gotten all 9 of the people in this room?
I know you want this stuff bad.
Okay, again, give me the bracelets.
You are you're the end of the line, and you have gotten the last of the people in.
Okay.
Now this room is very crowded. It is going to be much more difficult for you to mess with this locks in.
I try to send them down the other doorway. And
this room is only about 20 feet square. Like I said, it is a cell.
Right, which means I'm trying to usher them
so
through the other doorway.
People are getting
they're getting packed in, but I'm trying to send them down the other doorway.
You're like, go to the other door.
I shut the door from the big room, but I try to send them out the other doorway.
Where I haven't even opened it yet.
You haven't even opened it yet?
Yeah, there's still the
I just cracked it. I'm about to open it next turn.
That's right.
He's got to disable the trap first.
People are looking back. There's spikes on the floor. You're like, who cares? Just go. But the door's not open. Just go. Do you want me to hit you?
I don't think I can shut the door and then go and disable the trap in one turn. Because last time there was a door with this, I just pushed it down like with one finger to make the spike trap go away.
I disabled the trap.
No,
you disabled the trap, did you?
I exposed it. I have to
open
open
the.
Disabled
it yet.
You haven't disabled it yet.
You've
just trickered it and just haven't gotten hit by it.
Yes. So you close the door, and next turn.
Well,
walks
into the room and kind of looks at you, who's like triggered this trap. The door's not open because he starts shouting, "People through the door! Go through the door! There's bound to be a door!" And they're like going, "There's spikes on the floor, and the door's not open." And he kind of go,
"Yeah.
Do I have to do everything myself?"
If you disable the trap, I can close the door. Since
I mean, whether or not the door is closed doesn't seem to be an issue because this cloud just is seeping through everything.
Maybe it slows it.
Yeah.
So
it slows you.
You disable.
Yeah.
You slam the door behind you.
And yes, and try to disable the trap in the next door so we can keep running.
Okay.
So everybody roll me initiative.
Oh, please be high. Please be high. Please be high.
God.
Oh.
Why'd you do that?
Because I love you.
I want a different
No,
die
I was talking
set.
to the die, but...
You can borrow mine.
The die does it.
No, I'm going to get a different set.
Yeah.
These are different sets.
You're cursed.
How?
I've got an 11 with my
Is
hindrance.
that what you want to be? Okay.
Okay. DC.
13 with roll.
Okay. Raphael.
5 with jaw rule.
And Zen.
14.
Who wants to go first?
I do.
You are in a crowded room, so I'm going to... There might be things that you're going to get hindrances from because there's a lot of people around there. It just depends.
Well,
Okay.
We should have him open the door first, right?
you want me to make sure the trap is debilitated.
You're the one who figured out how to do it easier.
I know what I need to do to fix the trap or to disable it, right?
Do you want to go first?
Yes.
Yes. You go first and disable the trap.
Yes, I want to finish what I was doing.
Okay.
I still think
So
I
you
should
want
be
to
the one
disable the
between
trap.
the cloud and
Correct.
everybody
Is that what you're
else.
I believe so. I know how it works, right?
You have an idea of how it works.
Then yes.
So, the easiest thing to do is you don't even need to make a roll for this.
I love it.
You just open the door only part of the way.
Okay.
Because the door then
door
naturally...
Yes, the
Yeah.
door,
Talk about
door
a
keeps the
hindrance.
trap from happening.
You just got to be very careful going over all of those spikes on the way out.
Okay.
And don't touch the door. Go. Don't touch the door. Go. Don't touch the door.
So-
Go. Usher these people out.
So that is what you do. You kind of get a door open.
And on me and the bird and the
You
light
and
go
Hawthorne.
through.
Bird just sits on your shoulder.
Actually,
unless you
I'll
tell
leave
it
the
to do
light
something.
by
Who's
the
next?
door.
I've got one with
oh,
me.
okay, then.
So
I would
you
like
go through
to-
first,
Okay.
and you have the light in front.
Who's next?
I would like to go
last.
next, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would that be fine with everyone if I went next?
Aren't you
Yeah.
supposed to channel the people calmly through this?
Yeah,
crowd?
Yes,
you're
that's
supposed
what
to
I
be.
was gonna do.
Yeah, you're
What are you
supposed to be
doing, Lucy?
directing them.
I'm going to stand by the door and I'm gonna, usher them through one by one, make sure they don't go as a crowd and trigger the trap.
Make sure they
Try to
single
pulls
file
out a
through the
sign.
door and don't
Starts
trigger.
waving at people and
Yeah.
going, okay,
Don't
people,
step
you
on the
tour guide, We're
spikes."
walking, and we're walking this way, as you can see. Don't touch anything. You can see lovely sarcophagus over here. Footlocker, very reminiscent of
Museum
15th
rules,
century.
everybody.
Yeah.
Museum rules.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna.
No flash photography.
Yeah. make sure that they're all orderly and calm.
It's
and
just
go in
like
single
somebody
file.
lights up a glow globe.
So
But you're just like, no, that's
hallway
bad.
they're going into is A, dark,
Okay.
and B, narrow. So it's
Well, he's in front with his glow globe, so it's actually lit up some.
It is lit up some, isn't it?
he put his glow globe at the partially open door.
Oh, okay.
So there is some light outside. It's enough light.
Smack it in towards you.
You can tell that it's a very
I'm gonna be the last
narrow
one.
hallway.
Okay.
I gotta stay between this crowd and
about
the
our
crowd.
location. The door that we opened is on the same side as the door that we came through originally.
No,
So
there was
we're on
okay.
opposite
So
sides of the building,
there
or
was.
we're on.
Oh, the one we came through originally.
You're not certain.
Yeah.
Well, no, we are because. Well, okay. For the sake of which way I'm gonna move down this hallway.
So the hallway also has an incline. So there's an up and a down.
Okay.
So we go up.
But I was saying we came out this wall, and then you checked the doors on the right. When we first came in, did we come in from the back of the hallway on the right? Like where did we originally come in?
Trying to decide where we came into the big room.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's not your turn. Nisi is getting people out into the hallway, and they're kind of shuffling to like make room for the next, and make room for the next, and make room for the next. Between Valen and Zen, who wants to go next?
I'm going next.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my crowbar
Okay.
and I'm gonna pry this box open.
Okay. Give me
He's
a
still in
might
the
roll.
room.
I'm still in the room. Everybody's
my
still
God.
in the room. Like there's
Half the people are still.
Okay, yeah, some of the people have already filed out, I'm
It's like
sure,
3
but
shins.
People are in the process of filing out.
So what do I do here? I have 11 might.
you
Okay,
are you gonna spend might?
You can spend might to give yourself an effort.
So do you have an edge?
I'm going to give you an asset because you're using a tool.
Cool.
But that will, you know what? I'm not going to give you a hindrance because you actually waited for the room to clear out
Yes,
a little
I
bit,
did.
so you're not like crowded.
Yes, I did.
So
You know, elbowing
do you have an
people and
edge in
I
might? Okay, so it's 3 points.
Just 3?
Yeah. And that way you've got 2 assets total.
So you got 2 assets.
8.
8. You wiggle your crowbar in there, and you hear a snap of something inside give way.
Cool.
And,
Hopefully that's cool.
Yeah, hopefully it's not another cloud that's trying to eat us.
And then another cloud spills out. That's awesome.
Not worried about it.
He's about to hand you 5 experience points.
Rocks fall and we all die.
It would be a very uneventful game.
No, it's fun. Everyone will love to watch that.
Yeah, you found 2 shins. 3 shins.
And an actual shin.
And a Laotian.
And a sad
You see
man.
things.
Yes, I see things.
Okay.
Cool.
He's got to look through his book to find out what things you see.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll wait.
I need a
On
cipher.
top of the things that you see, the one that's easily identifiable is a velvet bag that kind of folds over on itself. That when you kind of lift up there, you see gold and jewels.
Okay.
So you see rings
Yeah,
and
I'll take it.
and a necklace and a hat. It looks like it is worth something. It also looks like it is very ceremonial.
Okay.
And you also see something that looks like this. And something that looks like this. Please keep track of what order they're in, because that's going to depend on that. And something that looks like this.
Okay.
That's gonna fit in this box, though?
It's smaller than what you think. It's probably
This thing.
the bottom end of that.
Better find something real good, Eric. Don't bring home that boo-boo stuff.
Okay, I'm slightly less perturbed that you looted that now.
Yeah. Yes. Slightly less irritated that you decided to stay and open a box.
No, it was definitely worth it, I think.
You don't have a hell of a lot of time to think about this.
Yeah, so I'm gonna handheld device. Let's get this handheld device. But wait.
How many ciphers do you have? Make sure you're
two,
not
so
told
I'm
too
gonna-
many. It
I'm-
hurts.
Before I do anything, I'm gonna grab that bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, of all the jewels and stuff.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm gonna drop this phase disruptor. And then I think I'm gonna grab this handheld device.
I have. You have, but you're already in the door.
First handheld device?
Yeah.
Okay, you gonna spend any time looking at it?
Nope, I'm just gonna grab it.
Just gonna grab it, okay.
I'm gonna exchange because I know that I don't want to have more than what I'm able to carry.
I mean,
I'm still by the door. I might want to grab one of those.
Are you? Everybody's carrying an instrument still, right?
Yeah, in my backpack.
Yeah, but that would have.
Hey,
that would have hurt us.
None of the people that died were carrying an instrument. Right?
I'm not carrying an instrument.
Are you going to check amongst the people to see who has an instrument and who doesn't? Things are kind of chaotic right now.
Yeah, things are really chaotic, and we really shouldn't care about that at the moment.
I mean, Velen named them all. He should be able to recognize which ones died.
I didn't name them all. I just
I
just said, "Hey, you're Joe. That's fine. Let's go."
Don't name them until we're out.
Your mouth harp Joe. I mean, come
Your
on.
mouth harp Joe.
That's right.
Come on.
You're banjo playing Steve. It's fine. It's fine. But I didn't name them. They all had names. I just don't care.
Listen, that's a rookie move. Don't name them until you're out of the horrific torture chamber.
Right, because if they die and you're all attached to them because you named them.
Ugh, it's all a thing.
It's like naming goldfish.
All right.
You can flush them down the toilet.
And then Valand, I think, is the last person, right?
I'm still just making sure everybody is getting through that door, and I'm calling out to you.
Got stuff in this box.
Yeah, I'm calling out to you and trying to push you through the door.
Yeah, I'm done over here.
Yeah. So then,
you want anything in this box?
Zen
Yes, I do,
should be very easy to push
you
through
both
the door
need to grab the other
last
things.
and make sure that we can get that closed.
Okay.
Okay, so these are still in the box.
Okay.
This is now on my person, and also a phase disruptor is in the
Oh yeah, there's a phase disruptor,
next to the box. I put
but
down.
that's gone now.
Okay, so you successfully get the rest of the group out of the door.
Yes,
Okay, they are now in the hallway. So the only people who are left in the room are the four of you, and the door is shut.
Okay.
The secret door between you and the light.
Well, I thought all of us were going through that door.
I was still at the doorway.
You're still at the door.
He was still at the door waiting. You've been helping people get out the door. You were helping get people out the door, and he's been looting.
Yes.
And there's a sarcophagus.
Yes.
Sarcophagus is also in the room with you.
And what about the cloud? Is that
any
seeping
seepage
It
in?
is not in the room with you.
Oh, then open the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
If
Absolutely.
it's not seeping,
absolutely.
Are you kidding me?
no. He wants us
We
to
know
open
what's in
it.
this box, though.
You know it's in the
Don't
Foot
blame
Locker.
me.
You brought it
but
up
not the
again.
sarcophagus.
I'm gonna go in the Foot Locker next turn.
You're the
he
strong
was in
one.
the Foot Locker.
Yeah.
He's the one that opened the Foot Locker looking thing.
You need to open the sarcophagus.
We gotta open this sarcophagus.
Roll initiative.
Yes.
Suck it, 13.
All right, I got a 1.
Um,
I got a 1 with a hindrance.
I rolled a 19 with no assets, no hindrances.
Holy crap.
I literally,
Zen?
7.
I literally only roll 19s and 5s. I don't know what's
Nisi's
happening.
rolled 3 19s.
In a row.
Not in a row.
No, no, just today.
But he has rolled 3 19s out of 5 initiative checks.
Yeah.
That is...
Yeah.
I want that dice only.
It
Go
will
ahead,
work.
use
Well, it won't
Just
work
gonna have
because it's
bad
not the
luck.
die,
So
it's his hand.
You
You have to
won't
cut
use-
off his hand and seal
Nisi.
it.
Nisi.
Yes. Yes.
You get to go first.
You're top of the batting order yet again.
Okay.
What are you doing first?
First, I'm gonna run over to that locker. I'm gonna drop down to it, and I'm gonna see what's in it.
Okay.
Well, the
You
locker.
see Zen's phase nullifier.
Mm-hmm.
You see this. And you see that.
In that order.
In that order. Okay. Large device. Large device.
See if I can. So, this is what.
To the left a little. There you go.
This is what Zen took from it. It's a thing that looks like this.
Okay.
And put his phase nullifier back.
I'm going to put my mental scrambler in the box.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take this.
You're going to take that one.
It looks fun.
Okay.
You instantly feel sick.
I like...
Be me again.
So, and then Nisi has...
So what did you take?
Taken one of these. Specifically, it's that little piece down there on the bottom.
The little blue piece.
The little blue piece is what he's grabbed.
Okay.
And they've left this thing.
You should open the
there.
Sarcophagus.
That's my plan.
I'll grab
it.
So, Nisi kind of elbows Zen out of the side and starts looting. And then you begin to see that glow around the door.
Yeah.
But nothing's coming through yet.
Looting time's done.
Open the sarcophagus.
Actually, it might mean the Orichalcum is keeping this thing out. If the glow is happening, but nothing's actually coming through.
I think we just have limited time.
Yeah, it's possible. it might just take
it
a minute.
The door.
Yeah, like it just reached the door. But it's glowing and it's not making its way through. So.
Yeah, next round we bolt, I think.
The crowd outside begins to call back into the room. Which way do we go?
Up.
It's dark.
Up.
Follow
Stay
the
there.
hall.
Up. Up.
Just stumble around
Up.
until you find the answer.
Okay.
We're
gonna start. We think it's this way.
Well, we know if we go down, we're just
Okay.
going to have to climb up something later to get out.
You just killed all the rich people.
I know. Can we open the door, throw a glow
They're
globe
not
at
moving
him,
very fast.
That's fine.
and then just leave them to themselves? We just need to throw a glow
So
globe at
5
them.
go
So-
up, 5 go down.
We'll get you in literally 6
There's only
seconds.
9 of them.
Oh.
3 of them
So,
have died.
Brathu, Zen, and Valand.
I will try to open the sarcophagus.
Try to open the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Is that something that he could get help with? Is it?
Yeah.
Theoretically, I can. Yes. What is
Is
it? A
he-
might roll or
It will be a might roll.
might roll?
Is it-
Gonna
Okay.
be pushing a giant stone slab.
We're
Yeah.
looking at this. Is this something Valen could do though normally? Because I know he can throw people and stuff. Do I need to help him?
He can always use the help. Remember,
I'm
he has
strong,
been-
but
he
I'm
has
not
been
invulnerable.
Puking and staggering and flop sweating this entire
Yeah,
time.
exactly. I
Like,
have
if he was at
I have
the top of his
hindrances
game, you'd
in
be like,
everything I
Stone
do.
sarcophagus, got it.
Um,
But right now, yeah, he's definitely in a position that when you analyze and go, does he need help? Yeah, the answer is yes. Yes.
I will use. This is a might one, right? For opening the sarcophagus, I will use some points of might,
All right. Does anybody want to help?
which will make me a flat roll.
Brathu is going to help you.
Actually, wait. You're in the room too?
I'm right next to the locker, though. I can't help him.
Right?
Yeah, he's busy looting.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Eric is also already looted.
I've
We
kind
don't-
of gotten out of
Eric
here.
but
still has an
it's-
action.
yeah.
Well, okay,
I
so
mean-
here's the deal: is I have, I want to get rid of one of my ciphers. I only have one, so I have room for 2 objects. So, should I?
Well, you have room for 2 ciphers.
Yeah,
Right.
ciphers and objects are not the same
Okay,
thing.
I mean ciphers. Should I
There's
spend
that
my
there,
time?
please.
I'm only gonna get 1 action before we gotta get out of this room. I'm guessing. So, do I go and grab the stuff out of the box that you guys couldn't carry, the other item,
the item,
or do I help him open it, or do you want to help him open it and I'll grab the item?
You should grab the item.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the box.
Well, you guys don't even have to help. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to open this sarcophagus because
I
I'm
believe
doing
in
a
you.
flat roll.
So are we helping or not?
No helping.
Can you help him?
No, so a flat roll.
I'll
flat
help
roll.
him. I'm gonna help him.
Okay.
You're gonna help
so
him.
I
Or are
get-
you going to? And you're spending an effort.
I'm spending an effort, so it's 1 total asset.
1 plus 1 for.
Well,
his
no,
help.
it's 1 with his help.
Okay.
So it was a flat roll without his help because
Right.
of my hindrances
Right,
and
right,
assets and everything.
Right.
And so his gives me a +1.
Okay.
Do I have to roll?
No,
No.
you don't have to roll anything.
I rolled a 14. Awesome.
You roll a 14.
That's like a 17 with Ransom, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you put your shoulder against it with Brathu, and between the between the mighty Jarl and the Ajiakoi, who also is you're actually
Strong.
Like, strong.
Yeah.
You're one of the.
Stronger
You're
species.
the tallest of the group.
Then why do I do so little damage?
Because you're not a Viking.
You guys just work together and you kind of scoot, and then there's a large crunch, and there's a flare from the light around the door, sort of like when that stone cap on the sarcophagus slides off and hits the floor with a loud ka-thunk. By the way, there's also some shouting outside whenever that happens.
Okay.
You might have startled some people. There is a flare of light around the
door that we came through.
Around the door that you came through.
The one that the cloud is trying to get through.
So what's in this?
A body. A very old mummified body. It is wrapped in it is wrapped in a linen sheet from head to foot. Unlike the other body, which was kind of laid on top of the bier, and had stuff to take off, like rings and bracelets and stuff. This one's
stuff
just
to mock and all that.
Yeah. And then you defiled it, and its head continued to talk.
That was Costco.
Yeah,
that was fine.
Totally Costco.
Yes, it's all Costco's fault.
He's dead now.
There's a dead body in
It was
here.
dead then.
Okay, and something outside feels a tie to it because there's light coming through.
I mean, there was the flash, and there was a flash of light, more or less, and when the coffin hit when the lid of the coffin fell over.
Yeah. Something that's been consistent about this cloud that's been chasing you is when it gets when it gets stimulated for some reason, when you have done things that have gathered its attention, you've noticed that it does this sort of flare.
We pissed it off.
So we need to get sticks or a chalcum and start smacking them together, and make it do our bidding.
What? That's what you guys are doing. Zen, you're the last person.
Next turn.
Not realize.
What are you doing?
Okay, so wait, what's happening?
Oh, wait, can I
open the thing? They see what's
The
inside.
coffin is made of raw chalcum, so when it hit the ground.
What did you do?
I looted.
He looted.
I was
looted.
Can I send my bird to grab the other item while I was pushing that? Can I does my bird fetch?
No.
But I think the opening the sarcophagus stalled the cloud for a moment.
Maybe.
I'm going out into the hallway. I'm making sure that all people are going in the right direction.
You're opening the door.
They are going up.
Cool.
They've kind of strung themselves out in a line because you really only go one at a time.
Yep.
It would be difficult to get yourself to the head of the line. They're also, you notice that, because the light is in the room, nobody has light.
Right.
So you notice that everybody, as far as you can see, they're moving slowly and feeling their way.
Okay.
And then you're feeling our way. It's dark in here.
Yeah.
I mean, you're basically going off of the ambient light spilling out from the room.
Okay. And then, so, as I'm doing that, can I reach into my bag and and turn on a light?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that.
Yes, and people are grateful to you for doing that.
Let's do that.
I was going to tell you to throw one of your...
Okay, Zen.
With them.
With the globe. Okay.
Let's see. Where
And before we go on...
Are they reusable?
I don't know.
We haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah,
Okay,
we've never really had to turn one off yet, so...
One of them burned out.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah, his burned out.
And so, at this point, it is straight up...
I'm actually trailing with them now.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So you're the end of the line.
Yep.
Or the beginning of the line, as it was. So, you know what? We're going to say that the group of 9 is there, and then Zen with light is there, and everybody else is in the room, and it is 2 o'clock. So we're going to go ahead and take a 15-minute break.
Break time.
If someone would be kind enough to give their game master a bottle of water, I would be very appreciative.
We could do that.
So, while we're on our break, in that bag of jewels, I saw as I was grabbing it, without really inspecting that bag. You said there were jewels. You said that there were
mostly
like a crown.
Mostly rings, a hat, a necklace, bracelets, anklets.
Okay.
Made out of precious metals and set with precious stones.
Cool. Time to get paid.
All right. Might be the Twitch inspector is saying that we're stable. That's good.
Have you noticed? Oh, I'm like, I don't know what you guys are doing. You guys bickering. I'm out. Me. I don't know what's going on. I'm out.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
So I'll try and. So one of the things I'm worried about is if I use 2 monitors and I do something that has the planet, or something in there. Mm-hmm. They have like 2 feet between the TVs, and the video is gonna get split.
Oh yeah. Yep. And then there's something missing in the middle.
So it'll just look like really wide planet in the center, and I think there's a sun, so it's gonna look all weird too. But whatever, we'll try it. Oh.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
But I think it'll be fine. Honestly, even if it was just that spread out, it would be fine. Yeah. It's 1.4 gigahertz. I need to go get a different dice set. Fuck these dice. Cursed dice.
Wait a minute. You're alone.
I'm alone. At least for the next 3 minutes.
There you are.
There I am.
How are you going to sneak by me?
I don't know how they go outside without it.
I don't know either. You need one of these? You need one of those?
It's a mixed bag. We got a bunch of news. We don't really know what to do. We kind of just going that way.
What for your lives?
Yeah, a few people died downstairs.
Oh no.
That'll.
Good luck next time.
Yeah.
Roll that.
I'll try.
That's not good. That's horrible. Try it. Put it in full screen. Raspberry Pi 3 was shitty when it first came out, so like with every project they were like, we recommend you get the Raspberry Pi 2 instead. Because the Pi 3 has no compatibility with the audio. It's kind of like when Python 3 came out. Yeah. Yeah, but it works. It doesn't work on full screen like this. Is it? No, it's not connected to the internet. Actually, yes it is, because we see on YouTube now. Try update the DLC for you. I mean, it should be pretty freaking new because this thing, it's brand new. Well, when you start it up, it also does like apt-get and app restore.
Oh, okay. So it does all that when you first sign up.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey peeps,
Yeah.
it's about time to get back in here.
Okay. I'll go get it.
smoking cigarettes or something. I'll go rile them up.
Oh, you bought new dice?
Well, I have like 12. I bought a bag that had a bunch of different sets.
Yeah.
And so that one was pissing me off. I rolled way too many 4s. He's rolled 19s. Get 4s. Figures time to change out.
What is wrong with my English today?
The players return.
Yeah. Everyone should be on their way back.
Ooh, it's hot.
It is very hot.
It said it was 102 outside.
Oh, man. It's killing the battery on my car.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because I am.
I feel the need to tell you this. I can't get Discord right now because my phone does not have enough space to get Discord right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You've mentioned that.
Okay,
Yeah, right before we started.
that's right. Okay. Couldn't remember if I said that or not.
No worries.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm really lost when it comes to that thing.
Discord?
When you put a notification in or you post something, then I get the notification and I can push it and it goes straight to it. So I get to read what you put.
Right.
But navigating it and stuff is like, it's all new language to me, you know?
I can help you with that.
It's just gonna take me some time. I'm
Yeah.
just sit down and play with it, you know?
And Sastrith is also a moderator for our Discord. So if you go into General and say, help!
Yeah.
Sastrith is actually very Discord conversant, and is more than happy to help. You should see what Sastrith and Kurt got into with the we want to make emojis. All of a sudden there was some emoji making.
Oh, gosh.
They were excited. It was an exciting thing. It was adorable. I loved it.
Cute,
All right.
Really.
We are back.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yep.
dun, dun.
And Zen has gone outside with the group and turned on a light. And people are starting to shuffle.
Your dice, Eric.
And since people have gotten some new dice in our break,
Yeah.
because they have
Cursed dice.
because they have been displeased
No more 4s. Not this time.
with their
We're going
with their
19s.
dice. So go ahead, let's break those bad boys in and roll ourselves an initiative. Just because there's things that are going
16!
on.
16! I bought the right pack!
19. I don't want to get them anymore.
Oh.
Too bad.
He wants 20s.
I hate being beautiful. People always offer me stuff for free.
17?
One with a hindrance.
1.
You're ultra.
That is the third one I've rolled so far.
Yeah, you've been rolling a lot of ones.
Somebody slaps
How come
you.
we all got these downs? That was a good roll, 16.
I'm at -2 with my hindrance.
Somebody slaps you and 10 minutes later you're like, ow.
Yeah, I know. Everyone else does stuff after I get slapped, and then I'm just like, wait,
So-
what happened?
Nisi,
Yes.
you are first.
Okay.
Stop this cloud.
Yay. I'm going to run out with Eric and the group.
You go out with your group,
Yes.
and and you notice that Zen is right there, and everyone's starting to make their way up the hallway. So group. The group seems to, at least the ones who notice you, seems to be kind of relieved whenever Nisi shows up. So like they've started to become used to Nisi's. Nisi's a calming effect. Like he's nice to them. He leads them. He is very much, and they're used to like making him his leader. Because whenever they let Valen be a leader, he tends to like cuff them and yell at them and just
throw them around. I launch them at doors. I'm absolutely bad at leading people.
You know, you are great at leading people in
great.
The Jarl tradition of leading.
Yeah, and throwing them around, yes.
Which involves yelling at people and cuffing them and throwing them at things.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone's gotta do
it. I mean, if you're gonna be a Viking, you gotta stand tall and you gotta throw people around if you're gonna lead. And everybody has to respect your iron fist.
And then I use face morph and come out as Nisi and confuse them.
There you go. By the way, that light that was seeping in, that was outlining the door, it is now beginning to seep in. Might be that it's found you.
Okay.
And it is starting to push its way into this tiny little room. So between Valand and Brathu and Zen, who wants to go next?
Okay. Should I set off my choking gas mine thing like right by the door and see if that works?
It'll hurt us.
Well, if we all exit the room right after, it might deal with whatever's following us.
Grabbing that other thing.
You keep bringing up mines.
Well, it's choking gas bomb, technically.
Okay,
so you want to take you around and grab the other thing?
So you guys want to run out of the room first.
Can I tell the bird to grab it for me?
You would have to drop a...
Because that way I can start running towards the door. My goal is to because I have a water breather which I'm willing to drop for your phaser. Actually, I probably have time. I'm just going to go grab that.
I just described that
it's starting to
seep.
Seep.
Light has seeped through the door, and you're like, I got time.
Well, I'm particularly stealthy.
It's a killing cloud
I'm pretty
thing,
sure he already knows
and that's
you're
why I
there.
think the choking gas mine might actually work, or the choking gas
all right,
bomb
so I said
you would
might
have
actually
lasted
do something.
about 15 minutes in John Carpenter's The Fog. Like the fog would start like creeping towards you, and everyone else would be running, and then there'd be Matt going, I got time.
My shoe.
So okay, I'm gonna send the bird to grab that.
Give me a command your bird roll.
Yeah.
I would say that's an intellect check.
So you can spend intellect points.
I
You've got
will.
an edge.
I will
To
spend.
Unless
make
the
an
bird
effort.
has a specific command that's fetch, and I don't think it does.
I mean, we were able to train it to do some cool stuff.
Yeah, but I think the stuff that you trained it to do was specifically scout and come here and go there and report. This is something new. Fetch. Fetch a specific item. The thing in the box that doesn't look like the other things.
I'm gonna use 2 effort assets.
So, well, okay.
So it's 4 total because I have an edge, right? Or does the edge only count towards the
you
first?
can only
So the
spend
edge
effort
makes
once.
the effort makes it so that you spend 3 points, but if you have an edge, then you spend 2 points.
But I can't spend 6 to do it twice.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So
Until you gain another tier.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're only on tier 1 right now.
Yeah,
So I am going
you
to
can
use
spend
1
2 of
effort.
your intellect points.
Well, I'm gonna use an effort.
yeah, that's
asset.
2 of your intellect points.
And or can't just Eric can warg into it, right? And just like take the thing. No.
You have to touch.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I only take over the sense.
Alright.
I
And
can't.
Zen's not here.
All right.
Yeah, he's in the hall already.
17. I love this dice.
Did you actually use the effort?
Yeah.
Okay, so you gotta do
Yeah.
2 points
You
off your
spend
intellect.
effort
Whatever.
and Hawkward, and then so you send Hawkward to go retrieve that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you make your way out the door, so you are now third in line going
Yeah.
down the hall.
I would say he handed this to me once we got in the hallway. I didn't even
I
wait
will
for it.
describe what happens here in a moment.
Okay.
He's gonna kill your bird.
Whatever. I'll get another bird. They're in the Amazon. No, I'm just kidding. I love this bird. Hawkward's been great.
Awkward all the way.
There's a there's a webcomic called Binwin's Minions that I read weekly, and one of the characters is a duck named Princess Duckershim.
Duckershim.
And the wizard summoned the duck, and so Princess Duckershim got lost, and they were distressed over the summoned duck being lost, and the wizard goes, "What? I can make you a new duck. I can make you 2 new ducks. I got 2 spells a day." So he casts a spell and makes another duck, and the duck comes out and goes quonk. And Quonk is not nearly as cool as Princess Duckershim. Quonk is kind of
special.
He's damaged. He's a damaged duck.
A few feathers short.
So he gets abused a lot. And the reason I'm telling you this, because you mentioned, like, you know, I'll get another bird. They actually make that joke where it's like, oh, you know, we'll just get another Quonk. And at that point, Quonk became evil. he got like a little goatee and mustache.
So like every iteration
he's now the villain of the new series. So just be careful. You don't want to put Hawkward on the wrong side of history.
Yeah. All right. We'll be nice to him. So I'm outside the door.
All right. So Brathy is outside the door. Valand and Zen, who's going next, and what are you doing? Valand, you are now the only person left in this room.
I'm the only person left in this room.
Except for the body in the
sarcophagus. Okay, so should I try to choke and gas bomb this light cloud thing?
I don't know. So. There's not anybody in here to like really.
Yeah, there's nobody in here.
This is all you.
Yeah.
Everybody else.
I'm as players, I'm discussing this.
I think it's.
Yeah.
I personally
that's
think
why
it's a
I'm
bad
kind of
idea.
pushing the kibosh
it's
on
a bad idea?
Because the players.
We
the
can't
players
help
aren't
you.
here to help.
It's a bad
the players'
idea.
characters
Okay.
aren't here to help you.
Well then,
Whether it's a good idea or bad
I
idea.
just go through the door and close it behind me.
Okay.
And keep following everybody else with my glow globe.
Okay.
My day globe.
Dagobah.
It's all like
You
orange
slip back
and
through the door.
neon
You
lights and
pull it
whatnot.
shut behind you.
Man, that sarcophagus is
And
amazing. We probably should have lifted the
You
bodies.
begin. You tell the people ahead of you to go.
Yeah, we're
And,
getting chased by smoke. We should
as-
go.
As you begin to make your way up this hallway, you do see Zen specifically, because you're the first person who's been up this hallway before. The murmuring from the people are kind of worried. They're like, I never knew these tunnels existed. You know, did you know there was a secret door in that chamber? I didn't know there's. We've been. So they're like muttering amongst themselves. They're kind of worried and confused. But what you notice is that as you're going, as you're moving up through this very narrow tunnel, as it begins to wind its way through, is that you see 2 more doors, much the same as the door you came through. So,
like the one we just left.
yeah.
Yeah,
So there were 3 doors in this hallway when you first came down. You remember that you passed the first one by,
Right.
and then you opened the second one, and Nisi got, and then there was a third one that you never entered. Well, you've now been in that third room.
Right.
And you're like, oh, you kind of have some idea where you are.
Yeah.
This looks familiar.
Yeah. Awesome. I like that.
And as the rest of you kind of pass by these doors, you also get that reassurance that this looks familiar. In fact, as you get going, you start hearing like the people in the Manic 8 Ball says, "Hooray! Familiar room! Hello, Manic 8 Ball.
Hey, that's Ryan.
Hello, Ryan."
Oh, that is Ryan. Okay.
Yeah, man, K-ball. Hey, Ryan.
How's it going, Dwarf?
We didn't kill Costco yet.
Yeah.
But he's a burnt weenie.
Yeah.
So Brathy, as you like get going up this hallway, you can hear this manic flapping coming out of the room, just flap, flap, flap. Like usually Hawkward is very graceful and just like, you know, a couple of mighty beats of its wings and it is on, like, you know, it's soaring.
Yes.
And right now it is
Struggle Bus.
flapping. It is flapping like nobody's business, and it catches up to you. and it sort of, it drops the thing, and you like catch it.
Oh, yeah. Still running.
Yeah, nobody's running. Nobody's running.
Oh,
You're
there's
going.
not enough room to
cramped.
run.
We're
Yeah.
moving.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a steady pace.
You're
Okay.
moving. We're moving,
Yeah,
and
we're
we're going. and,
Nobody's running.
And on the left, you see the third door.
yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, you. and then Hawkward lands on your shoulder, and his little chest is like breathing in and out.
Take a break.
It goes really, really hard. It's kind of giving you a look like you.
Oh, he's gonna get double dinner
I think
tonight.
I caught one of its
Oh
tail
my
feathers in the door while I was closing it.
That
Like,
thing was so
that kind of
freaking
thing.
heavy.
Nisi, talk to this bird. Talk it down.
Listen, Bird, you don't want to do this. Put the weapon down.
Puts a wing over your head.
Wet.
so much.
So much. You walk up a little further, and you're starting to notice that it's wet, that the floor is wet again, and there is a door. In fact, somebody like goes, "Hey, the tunnel ended, and there's a door."
Go through the door.
And we've been through that.
Who's the front?
The people are at the front.
Someone.
Well, I
Is
mean,
it Zen or you?
I'm in the front.
Zen's
so
closest
I
to
still
the
have
front.
my initiative
Yeah.
turn still.
Yeah.
So
we
I'm gonna
we have indeed dropped out of initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah,
you
cool.
three are in front of the group, and
Yeah.
I'm behind them.
Yeah.
Well,
So right
That's
now,
what
there's the group, there's Zen, Nisi, and Brathu after the group, and then Valen's at the very end because this is a tight hallway, and you push the group out first,
Yeah.
and everybody has come up afterwards.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
so
There's not a lot of room to move forward.
but I
I'm
can
one
kinda-
walking backwards with my sword out, making sure that cloud, even though I can't stab it with my sword, is still at bay.
But anyway, Zen was wanting to try to do something.
I can make my way to this door. Like
Past all the
Past
people,
it,
like
past
you
these
can push
people, like,
past the line of people.
kind
It's
of,
a
excuse
little-
me,
it's
let me through. Excuse me, and they
Excuse me,
can kind
excuse
of
me,
make.
pardon me,
yeah,
pardon me,
excuse me,
excuse me.
excuse me. Let me get to.
So you push
yeah.
your way up to the front
Yeah.
of the group. It takes some time. Valand is looking backwards.
Valen just walking backwards, sword drawn, and just making sure the cloud doesn't kill us.
Hoping that the cloud doesn't kill you. You
Yes.
don't see a cloud yet.
I'm gonna hand off the orb to this nearest person. Hold this.
He's got an orb, and
So
I've got an
I
orb.
should have said something when you.
Brathu has an orb,
Yes, Brathu has an orb, and I have an orb.
and you have an orb. Okay.
Yes.
So there's a lot of orbs.
Yes, there's one for
There
the
should
front
be-
of the group and one for the back of the group.
Two
But
for the back of the group.
yeah, because we're both in the back of the group. But if you pass it on to him, it'll be in the front of the group.
He
So
passed
you picked
his.
up yours off the ground.
No, I lit one as I ran into that door you discovered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means
What?
that you need to pass it off to him.
No, he has his own.
Yeah.
You've
There's
got-
three lit
There's three
globes
orbs.
right now. The only person who's not.
Well, you left one
Yeah,
at the
Nisi.
door.
Yep.
I mean, I picked it up on the way out.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a door. All right. So then I handed this off, and I went.
And you hand it off to just a
Whoever.
random person.
Yep. And then I'm gonna.
He's got the chime.
As he does. that
He
came-
holds the chime in one hand and the
Yeah.
globe with the other.
Yep, cool. We don't need that. And then I'm just gonna kind of get prepared to go through this because it's a door, right?
It is.
And
It
then
is a.
Because we've been through this door already.
You've been through this door already.
Mhm.
It looks mostly familiar. What it really looks like, So you've been through enough secret doors in this complex to now notice what a secret door from the not secret side of the door looks like, and that's what this is.
Okay.
Okay, so I wasn't here for the day that we came through this door.
Actually, I thought You were the one
the
that
day
found
that
it.
he got smashed in the face with with the spikes.
Yeah,
I
he
wasn't
was
here,
gone.
so you guys came through this door without me.
Yeah, so
I
it's
don't
a
know.
circular room where something came out of one of the walls. There was
We
like
went down a hallway and there were multiple doors, and we decided to go through one of them, and that's when Kurt
So
got
this is the
smashed
hallway
in the
that we're
face.
in. That's the hallway.
Possibly.
That we're in. No, we recognize that this is the
Yeah.
hallway that this is.
Recognizing something and actually it being the same thing we went down are different things.
This dead end on the hallway that has ended in this door of sorts, it is curved.
Yeah, and
So whatever's on the other side might be round.
it's a circular room.
And if we're
that
on
had-
the non-secret side of a secret door, you're probably not going to get trapped.
Yeah.
There's also water
Yes.
coming down
So
from under the door.
Right.
is different.
It had been storming and raining.
well,
Yeah,
it was
so
wet
that
in
was
this one
also
place because we
different.
had to like drop down through the hole or whatever, and then we ended up in this circular cavernous room where on one side there was like this items that he went through and got sick from, and on the other side, I think like a creature came out of the wall at some
Yeah,
point.
and I killed it.
And we killed it, and then we went in.
we
through-
went down a hallway where there
Yeah.
were multiple doors.
That's the one we're in now, we think.
Yeah, we
All
think.
right. So yes, let's go out this door. We want to go out
Wasn't
this door.
booby trapped or anything.
Well,
No,
okay,
when we
the
left
door
it-
we went through was BB trapped, and that's the one he got hit in the face with the spikes.
That's a
with.
side door.
That's a side.
That's not the main door.
Main door.
Yeah, we just
Main
need,
door was
But we
fine.
went
if we
through
go
that-
out
we
here
went
and
through
we
the
climb
door
up,
that he got
then we're
spiked
out.
in the face with.
we're back in the courtyard.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yep.
Before I open this door, with my quarterstaff in my hand,
Uh-huh.
ready to fight whatever's on the other side
Uh-huh.
if there's anything.
There
I
could be
wanna
something
know.
coming out of the wall. It happened before.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna then use perception to make sure that the traps that.
That
may
there's
or
no
may not
traps
be-
on the door.
Yeah.
So you're going to check the door for traps.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me an intellect roll. You can go ahead and add your asset for your perception if you have any other asset that.
No, that's it.
Okay.
13.
13. The door seems to be safe.
Cool.
Open it.
Open it.
All right. And you open the door and
I'm a peek.
you're going to try to.
3 million gallons of water start coming in.
Oh, there you go. That's the thing. I was
And
looking
it pushes
for.
us back into the cloud. And game's over.
Yeah.
Well,
Everyone drowns to death.
I think we forced ourselves into a huge boss battle we were
Not ready.
utterly unprepared for.
You could never be prepared for that. I don't do boss battles.
Well, I mean, you
I'm
can
not- I'm not-
grind
I'm not
until
a-
you're way higher level than the boss, but
I don't do grinding.
Just kill the same boar over and over, like in World of Warcraft.
I don't do any of that.
Yeah, it'd be really boring.
I've been doing all right, despite the fact that I've got essentially radiation poisoning.
You know what I do? I do stories.
Not Boris.
That's right. Though scrolling through all of these notes is very much boring. I should have.
Very nice.
Let me see yours.
You guys all have treasures, and I have nothing.
You have your life. This looks like a UFO.
You have whatever it was that made you sick.
No, I
No,
don't.
he put it
'cause I
back
left
down.
them behind because it was.
killing him.
Yeah, well, no, it was
What's
They
yours?
just make you more and
ciphers
more
that
sick.
we couldn't
Oh, you've
decipher.
seen them all.
We couldn't figure out what they were, so I started picking
Oh, you
them
got
up,
the
and then it
cool
was like,
one.
oh, those are ciphers, and so I put them back down, but I was already poisoned,
It's like a taser.
Something.
and that's why
We'll
I'm
find out.
poisoned.
So
I have it.
Okay.
you open the door, Zen.
Yeah.
At first, just a crack.
Right.
It pushes in because there's really not enough room out here for it to pull out.
Right. So it pushes away from me.
Pushes away from it. So you kind of push it in.
Yeah.
And it is pitch black inside that room.
Like burnt.
Like the glow globe behind you is spilling into the room, but you really can't just in this cautious opening that you've done.
Yeah.
You don't see anything in there. It is that dark. You
Okay.
probably need to open the door
Sure.
a lot more
Sure.
for the light to get in there.
Question about this was the room that was like charred ash everywhere,
You
right?
have no idea.
Well,
Yeah,
it
we
was.
We don't even know if he went through the same door from that room.
That's
sort of thing. Remember, when we went in there, he said there were 6 doors. And then when we came out,
I'm gonna grab.
we just went through one of those doors.
You have a quarterstaff?
So we don't know if it was the same door that we came in.
I just handed it back.
Okay.
Hand me that back.
It's true. I'm going with the assumption it is because he said that we passed the doors that we thought we already went through.
Right.
Thought looked familiar, but you're in a cave.
Okay.
What looks familiar
not
is
a
not
heavy
always
open
what
and yeah,
you've
yeah.
actually experienced.
Kind of
into this
scrapes its way open.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Especially
pushing.
considering we came
It's
in
pushing
from one
you
side, and I'm pretty sure we left out the other side.
Everyone,
Um,
calm down.
Yeah.
and
It's-
I need you to make me a intellect check, a perception check.
Okay, so I am trained in that.
Okay.
I am gonna spin one of these to re-roll that 3.
Come on, better than
Well, a
3.
3 will not succeed. So
Better than 3.
before you spend experience points, I would be obliged to.
Yeah,
let you know
okay,
that
so
you
15.
succeeded or not.
So 15
15?
with an
15.
asset.
All right,
With an
so
asset.
you are not surprised. But you are going to have to make me an initiative check.
Okay.
You're not surprised by
He's
what you
not
find?
surprised.
It did shock me what I found on the other side of this door, but now it's coming at me.
Then it wasn't me.
Dang it. 5.
Well,
Just
I
him.
need everybody to make the initiative roll because I'm pretty
Okay.
certain that once this starts,
Alright, well, I have 9 people between me and this.
you got
So.
more than 9 people. 'cause you
Yeah,
also
that's
have
right.
DC and
I've got
Bradley.
12 people.
aren't I matinee?
Yes, you are matinee.
But it's okay.
I thought Britt was matinee.
I thought
Yes.
she was brat. Yeah, that's right.
You're
She's
brat.
matinee.
No, I'm brat
and
'cause
You
it
guys
says
switched.
brat.
You
Yeah.
guys switched the
Because I'm the
first
brat.
letters.
That makes sense. Okay, I got 11. Sorry.
So
I got
you got so Bratney got 11. What did you get then?
I get a 19
5?
now.
Right?
Because I
DC?
don't know what.
Of course, 19.
I got 19.
Of course. It's like the 4th 19. I'm beginning to believe Zoot now.
No, I swear.
He
I don't wanna
loads
get
his
these
dice.
anymore.
I've got a
Yeah, 'cause it'll
16
give
with
away
the
that you're
hindrance
cheating.
I don't want to get these
on
anymore.
mine.
Another 19. It's always either low or 19. There's no in between. It's insane.
I think it's weighted.
Is it? Is it?
What did you roll, Valen?
A 16 with a hindrance.
All right.
So I have a hindrance on everything.
Well, here you go, Zen. Here's the bad news. You don't get initiative on the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the good news. Here's the good news. Those of you who are behind 9 people in a single file hallway,
Yes!
do an initiative over the thing that's attacking Zen. However, you can't do anything because you're not aware that Zen's being attacked.
I
Hooray.
can long run and attack it.
Not with
No, you
9
can't.
people.
Yes, I can.
No, the game master's saying,
Yeah,
no,
you
you
can't.
can't. Because you're not aware of it yet.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that makes sense, but... that's right. Let them all get mowed down. I'll deal with it later.
Okay.
He'll deal with it in a moment. So I need Zen to make for me a
Defense.
defense roll.
Might defense.
Yeah, what...
Speed? Can I use speed?
You can use speed.
Let's do that. I'm gonna
Use some speed effort.
use an effort, so that takes -3, right?
Do you have an edge in speed?
I don't.
Then it's 3.
All right.
Yes.
So that I'm gonna do that.
Reroll it.
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
So,
Roll 4. That will fail.
Yes.
Every time I rolls over there, it's all bad. And 7
7?
With an asset.
with an asset.
7 with an asset will succeed.
Cool. So that
So,
Speed.
do you were you here then when our happy band of foolhardy adventurers tried to sneak through that
The face
apartment,
suckers.
the apartment building.
No, that was the beginning of that one.
Okay.
It's when I left, the last I left was.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
so you're like a spider.
so here's what happens. You push the door open.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Push the door, and you got your hand up, with her, and you, for a moment, glimpse a glint of perhaps a dozen motes, and you think, oh my God, it's the cloud.
Yeah.
Because you've been very paranoid about the cloud.
Right.
But what happens is that it jumps far faster than that cloud that you've ever seen that cloud move.
Right.
Like this thing just all of a sudden, like a flash, it's there. And it leaps at your hand, holding the glow globe.
Okay.
And it actually lands on the glow globe for just a moment, it like lands. And what you see is that it almost knocks the glow globe from your hand because your arm falls because it's so heavy. It is the size. It's the size of. It's the size of a medium-sized dog.
Okay.
Which is, you've seen these before.
Right.
Okay? You've seen these before. They're kind of a nuisance vermin that is sort of the equivalent to, in our world and in our time, sort of the equivalent of a spider.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, so you usually see a spider, and it is even what we call a big spider is about the size of my thumb,
Sure.
right? Sure. Right. So even like a spider, you're like, oh, but really it's like you put your hand over it, it's gone, right? This is the same thing. Like there's these things around there, and they're roughly the size of your thumb, not the size of this. This is unusually
This is Australia spider.
enormous. It is bigger than that.
Yeah.
This is movie monster size.
Yes, I got you. Yeah,
Okay. And it leaps at you, and
They're brain suckers.
and you're able to squirm, and it like hits the floor, and everybody starts panicking.
Yeah.
So all of the people between Zen and Nisi begin pushing backwards towards Nisi and crew. So I need Nisi to make me a might defense roll.
Might
defense.
Yes,
You get to
because
get trampled.
all of a sudden
Yeah,
there's
so
a
you
sudden
don't get trampled.
there's
You
a
need to
sudden
convince
shout.
these people to calm down.
There's a sudden shout, and all of a sudden the crowd presses directly
Are
at
you going to use might, or
Yeah,
I'm going to use a might effort?
I'm gonna use an effort in
Okay.
mine, and I don't have any assets that pertain to this.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna try to push back. Stop doing that. 17.
17. Okay. You managed to keep your feet. So
I don't
people
want
are
the
pushing back,
rolls.
which means now we go to Brathu needs to make a might roll as Nisi, as the people are rushing, and Nisi's like,
I should have grabbed that phasing cipher.
give me a might roll, might defense roll to be specific.
Hardy.
And an experience points.
5.
Wait. Use mine for the next one. That way we'll know if it's the dice or
No.
me.
Okay.
Why would you want to
9.
take away
9.
your
9 is good
rolls?
enough, which brings us to Valen.
Because everyone
Valen, you were
cheating,
wondering
though.
about like
It
all of
doesn't
these
matter what
people,
anybody
how
says.
you're going to
You're
get to the
rolling
front. Well,
wanna roll well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, keep me
Apparently-
where you're at.
Apparently they're coming to you.
All right,
In a
I'll go ahead
rush.
and use might. I'll
Yeah.
use a might effort, which will put me to a flat roll.
Yeah. And you have your shield.
Yeah,
I use
well,
my
that's a
bird to
speed
scare 'em?
asset, not a might asset.
Oh, that's a speed. Okay.
Yeah, it's a speed asset. So
Your bird takes off and hits the ceiling.
Mine is so it's just, with my effort and my this will make it a flat roll.
Okay.
5.
5 is not good enough. Do you
Yep.
want to roll again?
I do not actually
Okay.
because I don't have enough experience to make that happen.
Okay. So you're kind of taken a bit by surprise, like everybody else, like Nisi and Brathu are able to like brace at the last moment. And you're like, "What's that shout? Holy crap! Boom, boom, boom!" And then you're slammed against the wall. You lose your balance, and you basically go prone. So you're going to have to stand up before you do anything on your round. with the sneaky Nunas.
Yes.
So the people panic, but you don't take any damage.
Right.
They're not angry with you. They're not curb stomping.
No, they're just trying to push back against me because they're confused about what's going on with the door.
They're running away from things. So, that was that. So, I can go ahead and let the three of you who actually made your initiative roll go first.
Okay, well...
Nisi's in the front. Who wants to go first?
I do. I'm still at the back getting trampled by people, so I don't know what the hell I'm going to do.
I was going to calm them down before doing anything.
Well, you can handle the people.
Yes, please.
But I'm in front of the crowd now, right?
The crowd is in the process of passing through you.
In this turn, can I make it to Eric? I mean, to Zen?
If you give me a speed roll to swim upstream and get past Nisi.
Okay.
Unless you want to wait for Nisi to get out of the way.
Yeah, Nisi go first. Get out of the way.
Okay. You need to calm these people down so we can get them up through
So you
that
walk
door.
behind me and then calm these people down.
No, first I'm going to calm them down. Try to calm them down. So
There's nothing to worry about. It's just an enormous spider.
listen, we're just
the guy
trapped
at the
on
back
both
of our
sides.
group has dealt with these before.
But you don't have to roll, right? You have 4 assets.
Yeah, because I mean that's pretty much what I have to do. Is I have to get to the front of the group and just swap the spider like I did last time.
Unless I'm persuading them, which I don't think I am in this situation, since I'm trying to.
No, you're calming them down. So
I'm calming them down. So it'll be 2 assets.
2 assets. Oh, so you'll still have to make a roll.
Yes.
Unless you want to do something.
He's gonna roll a 19 anyways, so.
I don't know.
4.
He's gonna roll a 4.
So roll
4 is good enough with 2 assets. Good job.
Okay.
It's like the exact opposite of me. It's like I can roll a 19. It's still not good enough
And then
because of my hindrances.
I'm just gonna tell them, calm down. Please try to make yourself as orderly as possible, and move so that we can
let me pass.
So that we can pass and handle this.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try to step as much to the side as possible so he can pass by me.
Okay. So Brathu, Nisi gets the people to press against the wall, and they make a hole. And if you want to get to Zen, you should be able to.
Okay.
Without having to make a speed roll.
Well, I want to strike.
There's also this thing.
Yeah, I want to strike at it with the ring blade if I can. Whether I mean, ring blade's not thrown, right? It's a hand.
You can
throw it,
hold it or you can throw it.
You can do whatever. It's like a knife.
Can I blowgun while running?
I mean, while you're running, you're kind of breathing.
Hey, wait. How about this? Do I have line of sight to this creature?
Yeah.
So I can fire.
You can see it, and it is similar
to the
thing that was on the back of the woman's head, except bigger.
Okay.
By a factor of 2. It is twice the size of the thing you saw in the house.
Okay.
Oh, man. And it also has way too many legs. Far too many legs. And far too many eyes. And fangs. And a carapace.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to send the bird out. Can the bird hold the globe?
I mean, that device was pretty...
I don't know.
You could just set it to. You could just set the globe to float, right?
Yeah, you mean you could just have it float. You could push it as you were
running.
running.
It floats.
I'm just worried there might be more than one of these
shove
creatures.
it along. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit it with the blowgun instead of ring blades. So that way I can keep my distance from it.
Okay, so you don't go up to Eric.
Well, I'm gonna go up to.
It is technically between you and Eric because it landed on his globe.
He kicked it back.
It's not so much that he kicked it back that whenever he went and kind of shook his hand,
Floated
it kind of
back.
fell behind him.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's on the ground right now.
Dude, stomp it.
Do I have to know what this
Literally
is to
stomp it.
see what it does? Can I just try and activate it?
Oh wow! Don't do that.
That would
Listen.
be
You
bad.
can try
I'm
to
standing right
activate
there.
Listen, that could
You
be.
can try to activate it, but you will need to make a use Numenera roll to figure out how to activate it.
I'm just saying, look at this. It looks like a weapon.
That could be a
It is,
translator,
but
or
you're
it could be a
not
nuclear
skilled
bomb.
in Numenera.
Yeah, you're right.
We have to wait till Costco's here and to use these things because he's the only one that actually knows how to use Numenera.
I can have the
Oh,
ability,
you can.
but it takes some time.
Okay, then
I have to study them.
So then we need you and Ryan together to make these things work.
I want to attack it. But if I get by Eric, will I still be able to attack? That's my move, huh?
It's between me and you.
Yeah, so getting past
run
it.
up the hallway,
It's not
and you
even.
rush up on this
It's
thing.
not a
It's
far
on the
enough
ground.
distance that it's going to be like running up to it as one action and
Sestra thinks
attacking
it's
it.
a
as another.
translating nuclear bomb.
So you should be fine to run up and attack it.
Yeah.
It's not too much of a distance.
Plus, you'll be flanking it.
You've already rushed it.
All right,
It's
cool.
Right there.
So
It's me and you.
I'm gonna hit it.
squared
I
off
want to
on
hit it
this
with ring blade, but I want to get on the other side of it after I hit it.
Okay.
That
so
way
he
I'm not
wants
in the
to
way.
be between it and the door.
Well, let's see if you succeed.
Okay. This is a might or a speed.
It is up to you.
Oh.
You can choose either.
I'm going to use might, and I'm going to use
An effort?
one effort.
Okay.
Huzzah! 5. That's not enough, right?
5 is you did spend an effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is not enough.
Yeah, roll it again.
17.
17.
With that
That's
effort.
easily enough.
That's
Alright.
nice.
How much? 17. You can actually get a minor result on that.
Okay.
So
So you use your ring blade,
I use my ring blade.
which
yep.
is
You can
a
add an extra
light
point of
weapon.
damage
Okay.
if you wish.
The razor ring.
Yep. So
Yes.
so that is one of the
Yeah, the
uses
razor
of that
ring.
17.
Yeah.
Or you can make some sort of minor effect, minor effect in combat happen. You can, like, for example,
Okay.
push it closer to Valen.
I thought the razor ring was like an actual ring.
Should it not die, that lack of
ring.
point of damage will be a good
Or
thing.
what he's using is like a.
I don't know
It's a ring.
if
Chakra.
that one point will be enough to kill it.
What do you want to
Really?
do?
And
The
those.
simplest
Hollow
thing
on
to
the
do is
inside
just
with pads on
give it
the
an
outside,
extra point.
so he can
Yeah,
throw it.
that's the
or
simple
use
thing
it
to
as a
do.
hand weapon.
If that's not enough to kill
Okay,
it, and throwing it back towards me means that.
I'm sorry.
So your
There wasn't enough in
razor
so-
ring does 2 points of damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just do 3. I'll just do 3.
points damage?
And I just want to end up on the other side of it, on Eric's side. So
You know what? With the minor effect, I will let you do that as well.
cool.
Okay.
In case I got to pick you up.
I'm still standing,
Footwork is what we're talking about.
and I'm there to.
Valen, you're the end of the line.
I
on
want
this
to
one.
be surrounded.
All right.
And
so,
just in case there's more coming from your side, I
since
want to
everybody
be
is
there.
and you
pressed
want me to
against
be
the
making
wall.
sure no more.
Well, you
Yeah,
have been
so that way
knocked
we're
down.
back to back.
I have
They're
been
facing
knocked
it.
down. That is true.
So
I'm understanding now.
Okay.
So
you can.
You just took away
I'm
my
going
chance to
to
strike
make you
it.
take your action to stand up.
I mean,
But I understand
Can
what
I
you're
use
saying.
my fleet of foot ability,
Well, you don't
which
have a-
allows me to make a short run and attack or a long run in a single action
Yes,
in order to stand up and then attack this thing?
that is an appropriate use of that ability. Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So I will do that, and because it only costs 1 point to do that, and I have an edge in speed, I will use my effort to not use any of my points. But I still have a hindrance in my attack towards it.
Right.
Alright. Let's see what I do. I rolled a 4. So that's the
You rolled a
equivalent of
4.
a 1. I basically hit the wall with my sword.
You know,
do you have an experience point?
I have an experience point.
An experience.
Yes, that's right. But I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to let myself hit the wall, and
Okay,
all of
you're
you
just
get
gonna
to
miss.
suffer because of it.
all right. Zen,
Yes.
you are the bottom of the batting order.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
you have made a spider come out, and
Yeah, you made this happen. Now it's all the way
I'm
back
standing
towards
I'm
me.
standing back to back with Bratney.
yes, you are.
Brathu.
It's
So
understandable.
I'm just gonna. Where's the globe? It's still in my hand.
Yes,
So I'm providing light.
you can make it hover if you wish.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Is that an action?
No.
Nope. So I'm just gonna let that go into the dark room, but just
Okay.
outside the door, so there's still light in the hallway, but now light in this
Okay.
dark room, and I am gonna have my staff in my hand.
Give me a perception roll, since you're so perceptive.
Yeah.
You got an asset for that.
Yep. That's a 1.
It's dark in the...
That's gonna happen.
We're
That's
just
my last
getting
one.
our asses
That's my
handed to
last
us
one.
by the spider.
That's an 18.
18.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
You see 2 more.
Yeah, of course. How far away are they?
They're
And are they
they're
aggressive?
they're in the room, and they are aggressively postured towards you.
Sure.
But they're standing on they're crawling over this kind of partially webbed up body.
Okay.
What's your ciphers again? Now might be a time for you to gash
I've
shit.
got the
And I'm gonna-
yeah,
So what are you doing?
well,
And
then
I'm
we
gonna-
can't
I'm gonna,
get
like,
through
as
the
I keep
door
my
in
eyes
front
on
of
them.
us,
Do you have any ciphers?
even though
What do
the
you-
door
do you have
behind
anything
us
cool?
is filled with gas
I have
as
a machine
well.
control device.
Okay.
Basically,
that
mine won't
requires some
help
stuff. So I'm gonna
us.
kind of like, as I'm still like this, I'm gonna kind of throw my voice over my shoulder to Brathy, saying, "Hey, there's 2 more in here."
Okay.
There, you know what I'm
Are
saying?
you attacking the one that's in the hallway, or are you just gonna
No,
let
because
that one
he's
be...
between us.
Yeah,
He's
you,
between me.
You got a quarterstaff. You can poke past him.
dude, do
Yeah,
it.
let's do that.
Take it.
Let's do that. I don't want to turn my back on these things though.
You're fine. You're fine.
Okay,
I got
let's
you.
do it. I
I got you, fam.
Hey,
If I didn't roll so bad,
I'm
we'd be
gonna
fine.
do this thing
but-
where
We're do the 180 jump.
I'm gonna do this thing where I kind of
We're like a
like
bookcase.
back to back with him, like we're just gonna kind of, and he, we're pretty cool with each other enough to know that I'm coming in for my hit. And
You are so much shorter than Brathy.
Yeah, and that's
like
fine.
Brathy.
He went through my legs.
So it's more like up under his armpit as I come around, and I'm gonna go after this one that's on the ground. It's already taking damage.
3.
It's taking 3 damage.
It's like
Okay.
a stand-up comedian fighting back to back with Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm with it.
All right.
Yeah.
That
So,
would be
what do I
amazing
do?
to see. It's like Seinfeld, like
Yeah.
back to back with Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Would be hilarious.
Go ahead and make me roll.
Okay.
Do you want to apply any assets?
Let's go, might.
All right.
Yep, let's do that.
Asset might.
Okay. 19.
19.
My
That's
turn.
That's a major result.
Okay.
So,
Oh my God. So that's-
you can either do an extra 2 points of damage,
Uh-huh.
or you can do a major debilitating result to this spider. So
Okay.
you hit it good.
It took 4 points of damage.
It has already taken 3 points of damage.
And now it's taken 4.
It can if you
Right.
want it.
Well,
to.
no. With the hit, it takes 4.
No.
It'll take 4 points of damage because you have a medium. You have a classified medium weapon.
Oh, I see.
So you can add 2 points
you could
to
do
that 4 and
6.
make it 6.
Yeah.
That's gonna kill it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll definitely kill it.
Yes.
So
Yes.
okay, it does not kill it.
Oh.
Holy crap! These ones are stronger than the ones we fought in that house.
Yeah, well, they're twice the size. But it's taken 9 damage now.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it has. I like this certain. Oh, this will totally
That's
kill
okay.
It doesn't kill
It
it.
doesn't.
God
Well,
damn it.
I mean, you're playing a video game and you fight some enemy and you're like, oh, it's taking 20 damage in each eye. And then you fight another
Dang it.
one and you're like, it
Should've
took
listened
20
to
damage. Why did it
Debilitate.
I
die?
should have debilitated
This is
it.
this
thrown
is
it on
the
its
magic
back or
of
something.
tabletop.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
Does
And all of you are depending on me, and I can't do shit from the back of the line, and I keep rolling crap right now, so you guys are all screwed.
I think with that, what we should do is roll initiative.
All right.
18!
Nice.
Really, Kurt?
Hell
Really?
initiate.
Really, Kurt? You know what Kurt rolled,
You
right?
rolled the 19.
Yeah, he rolled 19.
That is the most like head desky. I rolled a 19 I've ever seen. Like most people are like, I rolled a 19. Woo! It's like I've rolled so many 19s. Nobody loves me anymore. I want to be kicked out of the group because of all the
listen?
19s.
Last session, I used these and I rolled terribly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Now
I
you're
rolled
rolling-
great.
And here you went home, you put some weights on it, and now you're doing fine.
If I knew how to weight dice,
You
I
learned
wouldn't
how
be
to
playing
shake weight.
Dungeons and Dragons.
You'd be getting the crap kicked out of you in an alley in Reno somewhere.
Yes, exactly. That's my dream.
Alan, it's my dream. What's your initiative, Alan?
5 with the hindrance.
5 with a hindrance. Okay.
So I'm last out of everybody because they all
Zen?
rolled double
19.
digits.
19. Zen with also a 19.
And he rolled an 18.
So between
So
Zen,
scared of
I get to
fire,
go
right?
last.
so between Zen, Nisi, and
The light
Brathiel,
alone would probably...
who wants to go first?
And are bugs generally scared of fire in this world? Like
Yeah.
particularly?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I would assume about as average.
Because we have fire. We could
Yeah.
in like
Yeah,
Cause-
because there's those two that are now you're facing those two.
I know, but if it jumps at you and you catch it on fire,
Yeah, but then
I mean,
it's he
down-
said that there were webs. I think that if we light a fire, then we'll be guiding 9 people through a fire-filled room. I don't know if that's a
That
good
a
idea.
bugless
might
fire
be a
filter.
potential, but I'm back them, so I don't care. I'll just kick them all forward and be fine.
I feel like I'm already standing above this thing with a medium weapon. Let me hit this thing.
Yeah, but there's
Just
two
stab
more.
it.
You're facing the two.
Just stab it.
Should I shut the door?
We can handle the
No.
2 more.
No, because you don't shut the door in front of us.
Because then we won't know where they went.
The door
You're
behind
keeping
us
an
is
eye
a
on the two
cloud
that are
of
behind you.
a cloud of pruning gas.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
You guys are assuming we can kill this in one more hit, right?
I'm assuming.
You're
that-
assuming
well,
I
there's
can't
one
kill it in
assumption.
one
Yeah,
hit.
there's one assumption. But you, at this point, your primary objective is to make sure the two that were over that body, that there was 2 in that room.
Yeah.
You're keeping an eye on those.
Yeah,
for
I'm
right
gonna
now.
shut the doors so that.
Don't shut the door.
Dude,
Like we're in the doorway.
Yeah,
you and I both are in the doorway.
We're in a hallway,
I'm
and the
going-
other side
I'm
of the
gonna
door
I'm gonna
is
attack
death.
this. I'm gonna attack the damaged one.
Yeah.
I think that's the best choice.
We
Okay.
need
I'm
to
going
focus
first.
on
Yeah,
the,
kill it,
the,
kill
the
it.
one.
You're going
kill
first?
it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Roll.
I'm gonna okay.
Make your attack roll.
11.
11 is enough.
Cool.
To do damage.
Yeah,
To hit it. That's 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. That's enough to crack it open. Like, you give it a thwack,
Nice.
and it hits the wall, and there's a crack, and its carapace opens, and goo comes out. A strangely luminescent,
Yeah, we dealt with this already.
Sweet.
Yeah.
but its legs kind of curl up, and
Is it
someone in the group who's still like moving back, like they're letting the people with armor and weapons move forward. They're moving back.
Like,
Someone like
wipe
the
it
end
on
like
the
goes,
wall so it, like,
"Ew, that's gross."
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So who's next out of
not me.
Zen and
Well, not Zen.
It's
sorry.
Nisi
Yeah,
and,
out of
and
Nisi and
Brathiel.
What are you planning on doing?
I'm planning on fighting these things with you guys. You guys took it out all by yourselves without the help of Valand or me.
Well, that one you did 4, right?
I did 4.
So we were at
That's it.
13
took
damage.
7.
So if it's 12 or 13
And
to kill.
it's hurt bad. It's oozing. I don't know, and legs are
it's-
curled up on
I think
itself.
I'm pretty sure it's
Bad,
dead.
I'm pretty sure.
The most damage I can
It
do in the next
cracked
one is
open,
2.
but
When
I
a-
don't know if
when
it's
a bug's
dead.
leg-
How far are they? More than 1 turn away from us?
no,
No.
from you.
Well, they're looking at us, but they weren't making any motions towards us, right?
Right.
Yet.
You're not certain,
Okay.
but Zen, that thing moved fast.
Yeah,
That
that's
thing moves
right.
fast.
Okay.
It's almost like it's got spider-like reflexes.
It's got a spidey sense.
Okay. So
I hope Marvel doesn't
So
have.
why don't you?
I hope Marvel's not listening.
Yeah,
Why don't you light your torch?
And I hope they haven't
think you're
trademarked
on the right
Spidey
path.
sense.
I know.
that'd be impressive.
I wouldn't close
but
the door. We
Are-
gotta
are-
get out
I
of
mean,
here.
Are
if
torches,
you've got
like,
Marvel listening,
kerosene?
that's cool.
Are they like?
No, they are.
So if I whipped it around really fast, it
Yeah,
would go
you're
out.
not gonna. You're not gonna fling.
I'm not gonna
You're not,
wield it.
You're not going to fling burning liquid.
I just
From
have to
a
make sure.
torch.
I just have to make sure.
okay.
So I am gonna let my orb go float as well, and
Okay.
or I'm gonna put it away and grab a torch. Should I put it away? Because I can't carry it.
Don't just
Sure.
you can float. Don't even pull out a torch. Just let the glow float.
Don't listen to
float.
him. Don't listen to him. He's in the back right now.
No, I'm not actually.
Either
Right
way,
there.
I'm pulling out my torch and lighting it because I think
Okay.
fire might deflect them a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
And can I defer any other part of my turn till after they move? I just want to. I'm not trying to go out.
Ready in action.
Yeah.
Um.
Is that a notion that is in New
So
Era?
so I'm going to call it
Basically-
an action to light your torch.
Okay.
Well, to fish your torch out. And
Yeah.
light it.
Okay. Then yeah.
If you want to move, you can. If you want to wait until somebody else moves, because right now between you and Zen, nobody's getting into that room.
Okay.
Through you.
Without hitting us.
Yeah, I mean that's how narrow this end of this hallway is. So if you want to make room for people to come in to fight which also means that you two are the only two people that the spiders on the inside of the room can fight, unless they crawl through the top, which they're spiders.
Yeah. Well. All right. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off. I'm not
All
gonna
right.
move because
All right.
it doesn't make sense.
All right, then Nisi,
Okay.
Brathu and Zen are blocking the door.
They are. Well, I'm going to run up, make sure my weapon is ready. I'm still not quite sure that thing died.
Did it?
It's pretty dead.
Okay, it's pretty dead.
You are certain that thing is
Okay.
pretty dead.
But
You never
two
used
other
the word
spiders.
died, so
I know.
I was curious.
But there's two others. So.
But it's pretty smashed.
There are two others.
Do you have a heal action? Do you need to?
What? I can't heal.
Okay. Or recovery, I meant.
The recovery. No, I think
next one I have is an
everybody's used up their action recovery. I'm pretty sure.
The next
I don't
one
know
I
about Eric, but
I feel like I used a 10-minute one.
Okay.
No, nobody's paused for 10 minutes.
Yeah, no.
I did.
Before.
no, because we did have that one moment where there was the one action and 10-minute recovery,
I paused.
but that was. I don't think you were here for that.
I was
one.
here for that. We
Okay.
went through that attack in the middle of the hallway
Okay.
with 4 dudes that came.
So
that's
then
right.
you got
So
you
I
got
did
the
mark
both
that.
you
I
got the
took
both
10
of them.
I took a
yeah,
10-minute.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got
So
the
your next
both of
one's
them.
an hour.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
I thought you got the Chios. I still have one action. I still have an hour. And I
yours
still have
was
a 10 hour.
you used the one action, not the 10-minute one.
No, I used it. I remember taking the 10 minute.
You have to use them in order.
Yeah,
So
you have to use them in
you
order.
use the
yeah.
action. You still have the 10-minute.
Gotcha.
That's why
Yes.
I don't think anybody's used the 10-minute yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
I
So
used
you
it.
use
No,
the action and the 10-minute.
Yes.
Yeah. I think him and Costco used the 10-minute
Okay.
one in addition.
Anyway,
So
But
anyway,
anyway,
yeah.
yes.
Back
to the game.
Do you have any good ciphers?
Nope, not for this situation.
I can throw stuff behind us,
Yeah. I don't know.
and then we might all die. But
I'm going to, since I can't really get through and I'm not the main fighter type, I'm just going to make sure that I'm ready for the next turn when stuff happens and just kind of wait there.
okay. So you are going to just hold your action. You know what? I'm going to give you initiative for next round.
Yes.
You can
Right.
go first next round if you so desire.
I might.
Spiders. There's 2 of them.
Spiders do.
And here's the really cool thing about spiders. They can crawl on walls, on ceilings, and all sorts of things, which means that the 2 of you being in the doorway, back to back, fighting very bravely is awesome. Means that you're not stopping them from getting to both of you. So both of you need to make me a defense roll. You can either use strength or speed, or might or speed. But anyway, yeah, a spider attacks each of you.
I'm not going to complain about this,
I'm
gonna
but
go for-
where am I? Because
You're
I
next to
stood
me.
up and ran forward to fight the spiders at the front.
I think you're next to me behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
the hallway
I'm-
is not big enough.
Well,
for
they
you.
were all pushed against the wall.
Yeah, but then Brathu
guys
and
were
Nisi got
pushed against the
initiative
wall,
on the spiders, and they fought spiders, and they were back to back in front of that door.
Yeah, we went up to
Okay,
the door.
well,
They
I
did
mean,
not move out
I
of your.
just-
They moved back into your way.
Yes.
I mean, I tried to run up and fight them, and apparently my sword hit the wall.
You
So-
missed. You missed,
Right,
and
that's right.
that was last. And you have not gone yet on this round.
So
Okay, but I'm
So,
just
Brad-
wondering where, because I was
I
at
can
the
still
back
move.
of the
You're
line of
facing
people.
out.
Right, you're not
I'm
back of the line
facing
anymore.
in.
Okay, but I'm at the front,
He-
essentially.
Nisi's-
You're behind,
Behind.
Nisi.
Yeah,
and
okay,
you're
okay.
behind.
Okay, I'm just
Zen
trying to figure
and,
out where
Brad.
exactly I am
Yeah,
in this line of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I might need to use human shields.
I'm
so.
using might effort
Okay.
for a
You
7.
rolled
How
a
many assets have
7.
you applied? 7, and you used one asset.
One
Yes.
asset?
You're good.
Ah,
You're good.
So I also
Do you have an
I'm gonna use
edge?
speed,
I
Okay.
might.
and I'm
So you only
gonna
lose 2
use an
points.
asset. So that's
I
gonna
used
take me down to 3.
If you have an edge, you only use 2.
I know, but I don't have an edge.
20.
Okay.
20.
Yes,
20.
sir.
You're fine.
Major effect.
Yeah, it's not for defense.
Not for defense, no.
Sadly.
I can't take that away and have it crack into the wall or something. Like,
No.
It's just like dodge
it
it, and
kinda
it just
shake it
smashes
dizzy a
into
little
the
bit,
wall.
like,
And
But Valand.
I am the last person to go.
It is.
I get to go after the spiders.
It is. Yeah, you went after the spiders, and it is now your turn.
All right.
And you can fight either. You can attack either one or the other spider because they are like on and around. I mean, Brathu and Zen. So
We flung them,
Okay.
but they're right
Flip
there.
a coin. Which one of you do you want me to save?
you're.
Pick one.
You kind of grab DC, pull him out of your way.
Yeah,
I'm so stabbing a spider right now.
I feel like I'm gonna throw a random person at the one I don't attack, so that they, as I'm attacking the other one, the other spider just gets a unknown person thrown at them.
Well, you only know the people because, like, all the unknown people you've pushed all.
Yeah,
the
that's
people
what I'm
back.
talking about. Is I grab one of them from behind me and
Wait.
just throw them into the person that
So
I'm
are you-
not saving. So I'm gonna go with.
Wait. Are you attacking
You.
or are you throwing?
I'll go with Eric's character. With
So
the-
you're attacking Eric's spider.
Yes.
Okay, we'll start there, and then
Yes.
we'll talk about throwing people because that
Yes,
came out of
well-
left field for me.
Well, it was just
Roll your attack.
grabbing
We'll start
from
there.
behind.
Roll your
Okay.
attack.
So this is might, and I always have my one hindrance. All right.
All right.
I rolled a 12. Awesome.
You rolled a 12. Even with your remaining hindrance, that is enough.
Awesome.
You managed to hit a spider. How much damage do you do?
I do 1 plus medium.
All right,
So
you do
3?
5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Awesome.
Dang, it's still gonna need 2 hits.
It's fine. 5 points is better than 2 hits.
Yep.
5 points is better than nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a lot
Now,
better.
what was the thing that you were thinking about doing?
Oh, was as I was swinging the sword, I throw another person into Bratney here, and just so the
He wants to
spider
wield
gets
a human
off
as
of
a
I
them.
think he's under the impression that those people are in
The
reach.
spider is.
Do
next
you
to me.
have a special ability that allows you to make 2 actions?
I actually do. The fleet of foot allows me to do a short run or action and long run, but I don't think it allows me to do 2 separate actions. So then I can't do that. Okay.
Yeah, okay. But you seem like you're Tony Jaaing me here at the moment. I do this in my hand and I want to do it.
Well, I mean, I don't see why I couldn't
I was-
just like throw somebody like that and
'Cause
swing a sword.
They
But,
resist.
Yeah.
well, that's not really their care.
Okay.
They don't have a
It's fine.
chance over my ability to throw them.
I used to fight in the SCA many years ago, and I remember I had this knight who used to teach us how to fight, and he was always disappointed because kicking was not allowed in SCA fighting. Like, you couldn't just, because he would go, if I'm allowed to kick, I have 4 weapons, because he fought with 2 swords.
Yeah.
So he could slap you with 1 sword, slap you with another sword, and then he could throw a kick at a 3rd person, maybe a kick at a 4th person, and just go into the battlefield just like the Tasmanian devil.
Should I get into a fight? That's the way it happens.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
All right.
but okay.
So
So,
this bug-
I
this
stabbed
bug
that
gets
spider.
Whacked.
yes.
And that's all that
So
matters.
3 of you.
I stabbed that spider off of
So-
Eric's face.
So I need 3 of you
I don't
to
think he's
make
on the
me
face, I
a.
think- yeah, he
Oh,
does.
that's right. You don't need to roll
Initiative roll.
initiative. You have initiative.
I can go whenever I want.
Yeah,
That's right.
Because Nisi is holding.
You holding, dog? I got 12.
Are we
You-
rolling initiative
Yeah,
again?
we're
Rolling
rolling
initiative.
initiative again. Yeah.
I'm gonna roll initiative just
Please
to
tell
see
me
if
it was a 12. Was it not a 12?
No, it's a 17.
17? Alright, you're
Then
good.
17, you got
And
12.
then
I got
Valid?
12 with a hindrance.
12 with a hindrance.
I'm gonna roll
12
just to
with a
see if I-
hindrance is good enough.
Oh,
All of you go
right.
before the
I
spider.
actually get to go
So who
for
wants
something
to go
else.
first?
I want to go first.
Whack a spider.
So, we've
You gonna
dealt
attack one?
5 damage
Yes.
to
Alright,
one
do
of the
it.
spiders.
Okay.
Alright.
Hit it with that 19.
I would like to go first, please.
Okay. What are you
doing?
I'm going to, try to poke the guy, try to stab the spider that Matt just got with my rapier.
Okay. Ha ha!
Yeah.
Wonga 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 wonga. Stab!
Point!
Point!
And I'm actually going. It's a.
You slip around the raging Viking in this very. It's like you're fighting in that hallway there. So there's a guy with a broadsword who's just like, ah! And you're like,
give me some humans to throw.
And he's also reaching back, like slapping away like he's gonna grab something. You've already fought his hands off of you once.
And
you go, ha!
Yep, do it.
And I spent an effort of speed to get an asset.
Okay.
And there are no other assets I can apply, so I'm just gonna go ahead. 12 with an asset.
12, that is good enough with an asset.
Very cool.
So how much damage do you do?
I do 2 damage because the rapier is a light weapon.
Okay.
So that's up to 7.
It isn't much, but.
Who wants to go second?
Yeah,
I'll do it.
5. It's still not dead yet.
I'm gonna hit Eric's also with the
rapier. So much bigger.
Things are starting to get difficult in this fight. What I mean by difficult is that I'm not going to apply any more hindrances to you, but you guys are in this very, very tight location.
Yeah.
And you are now all like dogpiling on these spiders that are kind of between you. So you're not in this big room which means that rolling a 1 is going to be bad.
Yeah, don't roll ones.
Okay? That somebody's gonna catch a blade in the face if you roll a 1 because there's no safe place to miss.
But we're right inside the doorway.
Right, you are on the wrong side of being right inside the doorway.
Right. So those spiders are inside the doorway.
They're coming out.
They're in the
towards
hallway.
it.
With you.
They're coming out to the hallway, but they're coming out of the doorway.
The hallway with you.
Yeah, and the other side of the hallway is the gas.
One with the rope.
You could theoretically try.
Okay.
Because using a rope to lasso requires room.
It doesn't require that much room, actually.
It doesn't require that much
as long as there's enough room for a person to stand, you can lasso something.
I'm going to...
having actually lassoed something, I know that is true.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack Eric's since it's weakest.
Right. Okay.
Right. So 7 to 9, and then actually, if it has 7 and he hits it for 5, it'll kill it. I'm gonna attack mine.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
19.
19? That'll give you an extra 2 points of damage if you so wish.
Okay. Well, then mine takes 4.
Or
a hindrance.
I'll give it a hindrance. You'll only do 2 points of damage, but I'll give it a hindrance.
I will take it.
As you as you slash off one of its mandibles.
Yeah.
Nice one.
But it's not dead.
It's alright. It's slower, so it'll be easier to roll against, and you can kill his in 1 hit if you hit.
I thought that was when you attacked. So he hit the one that
it's like he was tripping his mustache.
He hit the one fighting him.
Okay.
Who wants to go next?
It's up to you.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Yeah,
okay.
you should go.
Yeah.
So there's the one that was attacking Matt that now has taken how much damage?
2. You want to hit his because you can kill it with 5.
Yeah.
Theoretically,
Yes.
if it's the same health as the last one.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and try and swing at the one attacking Eric's character.
That was attacking Eric's character?
Yes.
You're like, the spiders are running around.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just like,
ha.
All
yeah,
right,
don't roll poorly.
I know. I'm debating.
Don't tell him that.
Oh, I'm so telling him that.
Don't roll poorly.
I'll use a might effort.
All right.
I rolled an 8 with it's a flat roll.
Rolled an 8 with flat roll. That is not enough.
Of course it's not.
But it is not bad enough to
hit somebody else.
Yeah, I know.
Say Eric.
Right. All right. So then I'm gonna swing at it.
All right.
Dang it! I should have hit it.
14.
14. That's enough.
Cool. That's 4. 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Oh.
Still, it's 1 point shy of killing it.
Close.
So torturously close.
Like
Wait.
looking at you going, why?
Could
Why?
But it's real hurt.
You sadistic son of a bitch! The other one's like, hey, he cut off one of my mandibles!
Hey, Jerry!
I can kill it next turn, I think.
Roll me some initiative, because I believe all 4 of you went.
Correct.
Yes,
Yeah.
everybody went.
10.
17!
4 with a hindrance. All right.
He was so happy.
These dice are
I guess
awesome.
after the spider, so whatever's left over, I get to kill.
I got
Or
12,
try to kill at least.
a raw 12.
A raw 12?
Yes.
Oh my god,
What'd
you
you roll,
rolled something not a 19.
I've been rolling not 19s for the past like 5 turns. You just haven't been paying
He's trying
attention.
to he swapped the dice so that we don't think he's
He's just
cheating.
been showing off.
Yeah.
These things are of a lower level
Yes,
than
I'll
the
just-
Cloud of Doom.
Yeah.
Which is so much more fun.
How would I manage to pull that off?
This is
Well, I
so
mean, we
terrible.
still have the Cloud of Doom encroaching on us from behind, supposedly, but it doesn't seem to have made it through this door.
Which is good.
Which is
Yeah,
good.
It
which-
slowed down
yeah.
the sarcophagus.
Well,
So,
okay, yeah,
don't
there
remind
was
me of
that
that.
room.
Don't remind.
We have to make
Zen,
it
Nisi, and
through the
Brathu, who wants to
room.
go first?
I would like to go first because I theoretically can kill Eric's
Spider.
spider,
Do it.
and I do the least amount of damage, so I'm basically just a
I like
finisher
all
off.
the
Well, we
meta
do the same.
calculation
Yeah.
that's going on now. Like, you guys have thrown story out the window. You're like,
17.
okay, we are doing this by the numbers, people.
17 with no assets,
17.
no hindrances.
17 will give you a minor effect.
Yes, thank you.
But
Um,
you just want to attack the one that was fighting Zen, and
He did.
that's going to be enough to kill it.
I say you, he did.
And
Very
like
cool.
in its little spidery voice.
What should I?
The colonel.
What should I do? What should I do for my minor effect?
Well,
You should make
there's-
the other spider trip.
That's that. The minor effect will only affect the thing that you are fighting.
Which
is
and
dead.
your rapier will kill it.
Okay. Well,
Well, then you should make it
So it's dead.
explode.
So it does. Yeah, make it.
It
For a
should
minor, wait,
explode.
I have
So-
a question. For a minor effect, can the people like that I'm leading? Can they be like,
We're
We're winning!
You start cheering for Nisi.
For people who are like
And then
actually
like
able to
pause in the air, like
watch this, they're like, yeah,
Yeah.
go DC!
yes, finally?
Our hero, our warrior.
I take everything bad back that I've ever said about Varkosians.
And then I'm gonna bow for the crowd and be like, all in a day's
Bow
work.
for the crowd.
Yeah, all in a day's work.
There's this other spider that's in the back behind you going, what am
Yeah.
I?
So I'm gonna double down on
there's
that
the
spider.
The other spiders.
wait, no, it's dead.
There's
I'm
a
mine.
second spider.
No, there's a second spider. The one
I'm gonna
that was
double down.
dying
I'm gonna
out.
go
We
swipe it
still
again now
have
that it's
more.
it's
I'm
hurt.
sure.
Yep.
There might be more spiders behind this door.
6.
6 is not enough.
No hindrances or.
I'm not gonna do anything about it. I didn't hurt anybody, right?
No, 6 will not hurt.
Okay.
So you
You two
you
still
can
have your attacks.
face stab
Same,
anybody.
yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm swinging at it. Can I? Okay, so where is it?
It is.
Is it in the hallway
Yes.
between? So
Yes.
It's
my
right-
back is to the doorway, and it's inside the hallway.
It is inside the hallway, and yeah, you guys are fighting and kind of bouncing off. Like as you're fighting, you're like rubbing shoulders with
Sure.
people.
I
Like you are kind of in a spot.
I guess my question is I'm able to golf swing at it and knock it back into the room?
If you get a minor result, I will let you knock it back into the room.
All right. So I'm swinging at it.
Right now, it's
Do
hard
it.
enough just to swing at it.
Yeah, I know. What'd you get?
That is a
You need new
17.
dice.
17. That's high enough for a minor
Seriously,
result.
if it's taking that long to read them, like you gotta pick them up and look at it.
Well, I mean, they're like all marked up, but this one is kind of like
That's
The-
weird.
it's the one, but this is
So
the
you
one
do
that's
4
giving me
points
numbers.
of damage to it,
Yeah.
and you whack, and it kind of rolls back into the room.
Love it.
It kind of spreads its legs and looks very confused
Yeah.
and hurt. So on its turn, it runs out of everyone's view because it is now in that black room.
We should have lit it on fire.
Scramble, 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 scramble.
Okay. Whatever. Run.
Valen.
Bye,
I
Felicia.
kick my glow globe into that room
Okay.
so that it lights it up, so we can see how many spiders are in there.
Do you walk?
0.
You're looking through a open door
Yes.
into a room, and you see that that part of the ceiling has been opened to the sky.
Well, that's not good.
There's rain coming through and some mud. And the whole thing looks like it's been blackened and scorched.
It's where the lightning bolt hit.
Yeah, this is where we came in.
You don't see any other spiders in your field of vision. But you do see where there's like this corpse that's kind of broken in very, very bad ways, and now it's kind of about maybe a third wrapped up in webbing.
Okay.
Laying on the floor.
So then I slowly walk into the room with my sword drawn.
Okay.
And
stab it.
You push your way past Brathuan and Zen into the room.
Make my way into the room.
Oh, you feel much more secure in swinging your sword now. You start looking around,
yes,
and you can see that the spider has moved. Actually, has crawled most of the way up,
up and out,
up back towards the
opening.
The opening. If you had a ranged weapon, you could take a shot at it. But,
he has a ranged weapon.
Yeah, but
well, that's
doesn't.
not me.
True. Throw your sword.
I'm not going to throw my sword. I only have one sword.
It'll look really cool.
Throw it.
It'll look really cool.
It'll look really cool, but I can't retrieve it. So, basically, I kind of look around the room and
there's
see.
Also a mundane door. On the opposite side from where you walked in.
Okay. Well, I keep. There's no other spiders in the room, right?
You're not seeing any.
Not that I can see. So I keep my sword sort of towards the spider, and try to usher everybody else through the room into the other door.
Okay.
You should wait.
I should wait, but I'm not going to.
Oh no! I'm
going to do this.
All right. Roll initiative. As you start calling for people to come back, because the people you want to usher through the door don't just follow behind you.
And they're not going to listen to me because
you're like, hey, guys,
and they're just like, why should we listen to you? Because I have no persuasion ability.
What about me?
Yeah, exactly. I have to get you to do that for me.
Does everyone roll initiative or just
everyone rolls initiative?
Okay.
All right, we're about to fight
19.
How does it feel to be on top?
Blue.
10 with a hindrance.
10 with a hindrance from Valen. Nisi, what's your initiative?
Raw 12.
Raw 12 and Zen.
9.
Okay, who wants to go first between Zen, Nisi, and Brathu? You are not in the room. You are outside the room in the hallway.
I step into the room.
You step into the room. You see much the same thing. That spider, that last spider with its broken mandible, has crawled pretty much out of the ceiling.
Is it visible?
Hole in the ceiling. Yes.
Is it within blow dart range?
Yes.
I'm gonna blow dart at it.
Okay.
Screw you!
You ain't getting away. All right.
Thank you.
Nothing gets away from
19.
Roll 19.
So if you want, your minor effect can be to knock it off the wall back down to the floor.
Yes, where somebody can finish it. Yep.
Okay.
Do that.
The spider desperately tries to escape, but no.
We have no breeding spiders here.
No. No spiders allowed.
It's gonna come back with all its homies. There they are. 40 of them.
Okay, between Nisi and Zen, who wants to go?
I want to shoot it. I have an arrow.
And it's taking 6 damage, right?
It is. You don't know how much damage it's taken. I'm keeping track.
Well, I mean.
I'm not telling you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it got hit.
It got hit by him.
Oh, I did 2.
And I, at this point, see it
2 with the
falling.
hindrance.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, it is.
Plus
it is
another
a
two.
knockout.
The hindrance doesn't affect the
Yeah,
damage.
shoot it
Yeah,
from
but
the floor.
so it's
So
taking
6
4 with.
damage. 4 damage, yeah.
It's taking 4 with
the
the
last
hindrance.
one
So that
took
one
more
is a
than
9
9
as well?
to kill it.
9 will hit.
Okay, that's a 4 points.
Still not enough to
That's
kill
4
it.
points?
So-
Yeah, it's enough to pin it to the floor.
Cool.
Oh, nice. You
Kill it.
pinned it
Yes.
down.
You killed it.
Nice shot.
He's
Brad.
dead.
Well, it's
Okay.
pinned it doesn't mean it's dead.
No, he said it's dead.
it killed it.
It's
Okay.
dead. It's
Okay.
very dead.
So,
Do I have to like retrieve my blow darts? Is that a thing?
I would like
you
to.
can just buy more.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
They're not
And-
my arrows aren't reusable.
If they strike their target, they're not.
Okay.
I would like to go next. I think I'm the only one who can go next.
You can do whatever you like because
We
there's
don't have a
nothing
spider to
threatening you.
fight anymore.
Okay, cool.
We've only got that cloud
That's done.
chasing us.
Well, yeah, let's, I'm gonna try to persuade the crowd to
keep following us.
Keep following us, you know.
You don't have to persuade them.
You don't have to persuade them
I don't
at
have
all.
to.
You just let them know
Okay.
that
Okay,
it's
but
coast
Kurt,
is clear.
question is, do we want to send them up? Because we could theoretically launch rope up and have them climb out, since there's a hole in the ceiling here.
It's kind of the hole you came in through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a rope
That is
there
the
already.
hole.
Yeah, we
There's a hole.
could send these 9 people
Yep.
up.
But tell them to hand you the instruments before they climb.
Yeah, make
Yeah.
sure
Get
make
those
sure
instruments
you get all
back.
of those
Okay.
back.
Collecting
So
instruments.
this is what I'm gathering.
Save your life.
But-
Give me an instrument.
Yeah.
Save your life. Give me an instrument.
I'll
So
take
this
your
is-
clothes.
So this is what I'm gathering. We go back up through the hole we came into. I tell them, you know, give me your instruments, and they climb up. We hold off whatever this thing is while they escape. There's nothing.
There's nothing as of yet.
Okay. Well, we just let them climb up and do their thing, and then we climb up and, you know,
I mean, we could just leave
The
this
end.
town entirely and let the whole gas cloud take over.
That's up to him.
It should be pretty
Okay.
funny, but
well,
So you tell them to start climbing up the rope,
Yeah.
and you
to give
collect
me
the instruments.
to give me the instruments before
Okay.
they start
You
climbing
are
up.
you are persuasive enough. Actually, do you spend effort?
Well,
Oh no, you're persuasive.
yeah,
you got,
He's got like
massively
+3 or
persuasive.
something.
you've got
4
an extra
assets.
plus 2. Yeah, so you got 4 assets that you can apply to that. So
Yes,
sure,
yes.
yeah, they'll give up their strange or chalkum.
they're just glad they're alive.
They are. They're still kind of bewildered.
Yeah.
They ain't out yet.
Oh, and also,
Saved them from a mind-sucking
Yeah. So
cloud and then kept them protected from spiders. I don't see why they wouldn't trust
so
us.
those of you who are students of the human condition, like say Nisi, there's 2 things that work here. One is their desire to get out alive, but these orichalcum instruments are really, really, really valuable. They're made from orichalcum.
Yeah.
There's not a lot made from orichalcum in the world, and hey, they're also very distinctive. But they are also, they've also been kind of, you know, their brains have kind of been scrambled a little bit, and you notice that they are not quite all there. You might be taking advantage of them.
Cool.
But, you know.
But we're still saving their lives, so I don't
You're
care.
Yeah.
You know, whatever helps you sleep at night.
I mean,
To the victor
these
goes
are all
the
these are all
spoils.
theoretically they're nobles that live in the area, right? That live
Oh,
with-
yeah.
Well, I mean, that's
So
yeah,
there's-
that's the
because
theory.
nobles who get taken advantage of just let bygones be bygones.
oh,
But aren't they more interested in going back down to where they were? Because or choke them floors and like statues
Well,
and
I mean,
stuff. What do
as
the
long-
instruments
As
matter?
long as we don't rob them later on, we can
Yeah.
just pull the fact.
Use your
pull the
persuasion,
we
make 'em
saved
feel
you
happy about it.
card,
no.
and it'll be fine.
They're too stupid to feel anything.
And if they,
I don't care about them.
well, I mean, if they're not cool with the "we saved you" card, then we just stab them.
Right.
Oh, there we go.
So,
So we.
but it doesn't matter. He did it,
the way
right?
it
He
works,
persuaded
yeah.
them.
Yeah,
they
he
were happy,
persuaded them.
and they started climbing up.
He persuaded brain dead idiots.
Do we need to start rolling for
Awesome.
anything?
What?
Yeah.
Do we have to roll for anything for them to climb up? Okay.
Okay.
And then we just climb up.
It's not an easy
Okay,
process.
question.
It'd take a
takes
while.
Them, it takes them
Is-
roughly about a half hour or so.
Can we
Is this
take a
the,
10-minute break?
the actual same
12
place we came in, the hole that we came in, or is it not? Because there was a rope hanging down from the place we came in.
Yes.
That there's a rope that's hanging down that they're climbing up.
All right.
Cool.
Well, then at
I'll
least
let you
we
come to
know-
your own conclusion.
Right. I just wanted to make sure of that because you didn't say anything about rope earlier.
Okay.
Oh no, I didn't.
Yes, so I just wanted to see if that was the case.
Cool.
So-
They're climbing up.
I just wanted to make sure that none of us had to like shoot a rope up there to get them to climb out.
Okay. So they're out. After
No.
like a half an
They're
hour,
not-
right?
They're not out.
They're climbing, and it's
They're
30
they're
minutes.
climbing
I've
out.
got a 30-minute window here that I'd like to use 10 minutes of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
To
are
do-
we doing the
to
10-minute
do
healing?
a recovery.
I don't know.
Doing
if
the
you wanna do
10-minute
that.
recovery. Everybody want to do 10-minute recovery while everybody's out?
Yeah, let's,
Excuse me.
while they're climbing, I
I
think.
would like to
Yeah,
use
while they're
the
climbing. Yeah,
10
while they're climbing out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you cool
Don't
with
use it
10-minute
yet.
recovery?
Okay.
I will let you know if you are unmolested in your 10-minute recovery.
Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna do the 10-minute recovery along with you.
I just need to know.
Have
who's
you guys
taking
done your
I-
10-minute
I-
recovery?
Who's not?
Bird and I will
Take it.
watch for the
I'll-
first 10 minutes of this 30 minutes.
Dude,
Okay.
just take your 10-minute recovery and
Nope.
get some of those
No, I'll
points
stand
back.
guard.
Hold
I'm
on.
standing
I'm going to
guard.
stand guard.
There may be a chance that something may happen.
That's true. That's
I-
true.
listen,
He's gonna scan guard.
I literally can't take the 10-minute break though.
Right.
Oh,
so,
because you already took
'Cause he
yours,
needs an
right?
hour.
Yeah,
Right.
so
you're
I'll.
gonna,
I'll
you'll
stand
also.
guard.
So now you two are gonna do.
You two are gonna watch
the
over
first
us
10
as
minutes
we
while
we
we
sit
rest.
and
Yes.
take a breather,
And the bird.
drink some
and
water.
Yes, sir.
All right. Awesome.
So
I
yeah,
got a 6 finally.
You are not molested. There are people who are keeping an eye on things.
Cool.
And,
So I do it. Die 6
yeah, plus your tier.
plus 1.
Can I spread the points out amongst multiple
I can.
things?
Yes, you can.
Awesome. 7
The only thing you
points.
cannot do is go above your maximum die pool value.
Cool, cool, cool.
Change that one.
So,
Awesome.
Rathu and Nisi, while your buddies are basically,
Well, we're just
Sleeping.
sitting there.
well, they're not sleeping. They're not sleeping. It's just 10 minutes. So they're
Band-Aids.
they're grabbing a drink of water,
Rubbing their muscles,
Yeah, they're-
they're just like, "Ah."
Look at these.
Well, you get the sore muscles, you gotta rub them,
Yeah.
They're
Just
they're
sitting down,
they're
taking a
moment.
breather.
Sort of like I did whenever we took that 15-minute break. I just stopped thinking about game for 15 minutes so that I could continue going on to run with you people. I do this with every game that I run. There's a moment in the middle of the game where we take a break and we grab some stuff, and while we're having snacks or having a smoke or whatever, I just kind of go, doop. I'm not thinking about this right now.
Sorry. I want to
Yeah.
play. I want to play with his bird, if that's okay.
Yeah, go pet it.
I'm gonna pet the bird.
Bird is so not a petting bird.
Yeah.
I like birds.
It's
so.
Give it
it's
food.
it's a
It's
hawk.
not a bird.
Yeah, it's not even a hawk. It's
Grow
It's
it
like a
dead
dinosaur
spider
bird,
to
too.
eat.
It looks pretty cool.
It's,
All pets deserve pet. All birds deserve pets. I mean.
All pets deserve
the
birds.
bird is
Yeah.
really giving off a lot of "don't fucking touch me" vibes.
yeah.
Cute.
Unless
Like-
you're,
like-
unless
like-
you're
I don't stop
Matney
missing.
Frothie or Zen over
Have you
there
heard-
taking over its mind.
That is the best thing that's happened this whole day. I just let him try.
Like a 4-year-old
I
messing
am
with
a
a stovetop.
raptor.
That is great. Take it. You earned that.
Since you greatly amused.
I'm so happy.
Everybody.
Right now. I just can't wait to see what he does.
Like a 4-year-old touching a stovetop. Like, I'm not gonna stop him. He has to learn.
Yeah, the bird's like, I'm a raptor. Like,
He'll learn.
but one of the things that you do notice as you are ushering people up and out and helping them climb, like some of them need help to climb.
Yeah.
Like, you're holding the rope steady while they climb up, and you're pushing their butts to
Yeah, we should have tied some knots in that rope.
There's people up at the top. Like the best climbers get up at the top first. They reach down and they help pull their buddies up, and you get these people out. You successfully complete the rescue, except for, of course, the band of thieves that are waiting just outside. That the moment they get there, they're mugged and.
Really?
No, that doesn't happen. It's like,
Really?
what?
We're gonna deal with the cloud and then this. Come on, guys.
They're like, knock.
I'd be throwing those thieves back down there. You go fight that.
Make me throw my
And
sword
one of
up
the
there,
things
climb
that
up the
you
rope while it's in the air.
Do notice, those of you who did not take a 10-minute break, is that in that corpse that is partially webbed up, I believe that Brathu is can speak with beasts, right?
Yes.
You are
Yes.
something
Yeah,
or other.
yeah, because of the
you're
beast
totally
color of
you're
it.
totally the Ajiokoi that lives out in the wild.
Yes. Yeah.
With the wolves.
I control beasts.
Yeah.
Control beasts.
That's how my character found him. So.
Yeah.
What you notice, and well, actually, what both of you notice, and what you find is patently not possible in nature, is that this body has been chock full of spider eggs.
Oh dear. Who has fire?
He's got.
I got the torch out.
Larger than normal spider eggs.
I mean extreme fire.
But this is something that should take a course of days or maybe weeks.
To hatch? Or to
destroy? To impregnate. To impregnate with that many eggs,
to put that many eggs in this thing, that should take like these, even spiders of this size, should take them some time. But these were busy spiders. You have not been down here for weeks. You have been down here for hours. A little more than an hour.
I would be willing to help him burn them, because I don't think we should leave these alone.
Yeah, we definitely should not leave this body alone.
We went through this room and it wasn't there. We went and did all of this and came back, and now this has happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
What they left, if you do recognize the corpse.
Okay.
We do.
You killed him earlier.
Oh, it was that thing that came out of the wall.
It was the thing that was like, yeah.
Oh, it's the thing I decapitated earlier.
Yeah.
No, wait, different one.
And it's webbed up.
Wait, one of the other things I decapitated.
It's like completely webbed up, but it was like being, and now it's like a host.
But these things are already all over the place. But we can
might
burn
as well
it.
take it
I'll
out.
throw a torch on it.
Let's burn it.
Okay, so who has napalm?
Do you have oil?
We do not have oil.
Because it is wet and it is not kindling.
How about we just...
One second.
There's some webbing. The webbing will burn off.
Well, there's a
to buy
person,
oil.
which means there's oil because people produce oil.
People are not flammable.
People are flammable.
Not from a torch.
You just haven't tried hard enough.
I know.
Okay, so if we can't set it on fire, then let's just stomp on
Can it?
them.
Yeah. Well, can it be dislodged?
Yeah,
It can
dismembered.
be crushed and smashed and
Let's
put
just
around with it. I mean,
Well,
you gotta stick.
isn't there like an area of water? Can we like submerge it underwater? So
Yeah, I thought there was a little pool in there.
There's not a pool there. Deep. Oh, outside.
yeah, that's what
Outside, there's.
Yeah, can we
I don't know if
drag
we
it
wanna
up
bring it
the
outside.
wall
You
and
can-
submerge it
if you wanna-
somewhere?
if you want to touch it.
Don't
You
want
want
to
to
do
touch it
that.
and pull it up out?
I don't want to. I don't think
guys-
that's a good option.
You
no.
guys, I think there are two options here. One is drag the body out and try to drown it in the pool of water, or the other is just smash the eggs.
Yeah, I think that's the better option is just keep stomping on it.
The simplest answer is
until
often.
If you cut them open, I'm just gonna deal with a bunch of spiders.
you don't cut them open. You just keep stomping.
Just stomp on the eggs. The simplest answer is
Well,
often...
then take your move. You go first.
Okay, I stomp on the eggs
Wait.
until they die.
Wait. I'm moving across the room.
Okay.
Casey goes over.
I'm getting as far
I
away from
have
this
well,
thing.
right
One-
now last say in this.
One
so.
very messy and disgusting egg stomping later. It's not pleasant. It is totally not pleasant.
Saving the world isn't
Like-
always pleasant.
Like there's things that yeah, it makes noises.
Squelches.
You make noises.
Squelches.
Okay, I'm gonna...
And you're pretty certain that you have and you can't just stomp it. You actually have to use
It's like tap dance
like
on it.
weapons to like beat on it. And
Yeah.
Poke inside of it. And, it's just disgusting.
Okay, well, I'm gonna...
But you have taken care of the spider egg
Corpse egg.
filled corpse. Yes.
okay, I'm just gonna vomit, and then...
yeah, you do that too.
The
Yeah.
whole time.
Right.
You're at this point
Alright,
trying
well,
eating.
now I don't know what we're gonna do because
Let's climb
we've
back
got
up.
people we're sending up.
No, they're up.
They're up.
They're
already
The
all up.
people
Yeah.
are up. By the
So-
time you're done
Now
with
the
all
question
So while
is,
he was doing
do-
that, I
do
start
we-
climbing.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, do we follow them out and make
apparently, that's Matthew and Zen's.
Yes,
So,
your guys'
there is a
idea.
door out. Like
I mean-
a regular, not secret door.
But
door
doesn't
out.
it lead into the fancy
We
people that were
don't know.
trying not to? We
We
snuck
don't know
in
where
here.
this door comes from because it was a hole in the ground and we found a secret door and we didn't go through the regular door.
Right.
I didn't
It
take a
basically-
break like all y'all did.
right.
I would like to
Every
go.
door we've gone through has been a secret door.
So
Pretty
I'm,
much.
At this point now, climbed up
There's
the
a
rope.
cloud back there.
I climbed up
There's
the
a
rope.
cloud on the
Yeah.
other
Climb up
side
the
of the other door.
I'm climbing up the rope as well.
I would like to climb up the rope too, as well.
And then
I guess I will
I'm
follow
keeping
them.
about
Alan, I
15.
think you're being you're being
You
outvoted.
could do whatever you
I
want.
am. That's
bro.
why I'm
Like-
following them. That's
By
why I
their-
said
by
I
their-
follow them.
But
We don't-
apparently their feet.
Yeah. Apparently they just don't care
Hey, you
about
guys, you want
exploring
to,
this place.
We're all pretty
Okay.
much almost
Hey, you
dead.
guys, you want to well, and we're
Learn how to
you
survive.
see Nisi just like cuss the edge of this thing.
I'm the one
and
that
you're
almost
just all
got
like-
killed by the cloud, and yet I'm still willing to explore.
There's a cloud in there that could kill most
have
of us
4
in
might
1 or
and
2
4
hits.
speed. I will die in 1 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, I have 12 might, despite having lack of 11 points in that category, but
Yeah. Let's I
So-
say we call it a night for
So-
this round of adventuring. Yes.
You successfully escape the vault.
you got the 9 people out.
Things don't. Yeah, you got 9 people out.
9
do
12. That's
you,
a good 75%.
Yes.
So of these 9 people, do you speak with them, talk to them, interrogate them?
That's all Nisi's. That's all Nisi's.
That's my
So
forte
they
thing.
know Nisi.
And
They know
what
Nisi,
Nisi
and they
They know
know.
Nisi.
convinced them that we're like their saviors. We came in there just to save them.
Yeah, I know.
So that way we can walk out as
Yeah.
free men.
I can't do that. I will be screwed.
Okay, so what I'm going to say to them is, I'm so glad we were successful in saving you. That was, our mission the whole time. I'm so glad we did that. I'm so sorry we couldn't save some of your friends, but, remember that we saved you. is
the primary point we're trying to get
Yeah.
across to you.
Yeah, and not to name names or point fingers, but we kind of took a bit of damage, and you might owe us a bit. So if we ask for something in the future, you might want to say yes.
I thought you were cool, bro.
I am cool.
He's
The
cool.
thing is
that's
man.
that's why
you
he's
sound more
doing
and
this.
more like
Listen,
a dictator than
this is
a leader.
This is the greater good, okay?
Okay.
It's all about the
You're
greater.
gonna
It's
remember
all about.
me.
Sorry, it's all about our greater
We
good.
saved you.
We
Pay
are the greater
us.
good.
Yeah, it's all
No, we
our
just
greater
needed. Yeah.
good.
When we were doing character development, he was like, "I just want to make the world a better place," and now it's like, "I do." This
No,
for
when
me."
we were making when we were making characters, one of the
He
things
was.
that
I wanted to
distinctively
take over the world.
what I instinctively remember was like, oh wait, I could be the Airdrie
Yeah.
and rule the world. Oh wait, I could be the Airdrie and the Zinj
This
and
is
rule everything.
this is my idea. My character believes that he is the savior of this continent, and he will go on to, unite everybody and help everyone.
This is
So,
I think
just
they're
the beginning.
so everything,
and there's
everything,
Only the
entirely a
beginning.
possibility
Everything
that your
good that
character
happens.
and my
Want to
character
do
will end up with a
forever.
fight.
everything good that happens to me is good for the future of this continent. So if something good happes to me, that's good
So
for
the
everyone.
other
Yeah,
thing
I
that
have a feeling
need-
that there's a point where your character and my character
The
will
other
end up fighting.
thing that I need before we break down into water cooler chat is I need if you want to
Yes.
figure out what those instruments are and
Hell
what
Everybody but me.
those
Yeah.
and what those ciphers are. I need rolls from
Oh.
them.
So I have
Can we just give them all to Eric to do?
Could you look at mine?
I have
Or
un-
Kurt?
Kurt's
understanding
gonna
all
roll
Numenera.
20s or
No, I'm bad at
19s.
crafting
He's
and
gonna roll
salvaging.
19s.
I have a
I'm
hindrance
trained in
in Numenera.
understanding all Numenera.
You're trained in understanding
You have a
this is-
hindrance on
So let
Numenera
me
too,
see
don't
what
you?
this are.
No.
No? Most. It seems like most of the classes seem to have a hindrance
So
on Numenera.
you
Oh,
are
I didn't-
doing
I didn't
this
write it
while
down.
Nisi is
Talking
talking
with him.
up. While Nisi is talking up.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm basically just gonna be like, remember this name, Nisi Augu Noctis. You owe us.
They
And
do.
can I take my 10-minute break while they are doing that?
It will not be necessary.
Oh, because we're doing a day.
Because we're going to be finishing up here, and
Okay.
then
Gotcha.
we'll probably pick up the next adventure after some downtime
Okay.
activities. But the downtime activities won't be streamed.
Okay.
We'll just do that. out of game. So sometime over the next month.
So can he roll his 6-sided for the 10
some time at the
break?
taverns and stuff
For the 10-minute recovery?
We're gonna take a day, I think.
He'll get to recover everything.
yeah we'll all reset because it'll be the next
some time.
day or whatever.
Yeah.
But we're not going to worry about that right this instant.
All right,
Sorry.
cool.
Sorry, I started
What
that.
I need, and it looks like you're just going to rely on Zen.
Yes. He's
Yes.
good at it.
Am I wrong?
No, you're
Okay.
correct.
So you're going to rely on Zen. He's going to try to figure out what these things are. So I need Zen to make me an Actually, the first thing I need you to do is I need Zen, and I need Barathew, and I need Nisi
Yes.
I need each roll me 1d6.
Okay. 4, sucker.
2.
4.
Yep.
3 from Zen.
2, 3, 4.
And
2.
Nisi? Got
2.
2. Alright. So I need you to make me an intellect roll. And you have at least one asset from your skill of understanding Numenera.
Yes.
Do you want to spend anything else?
Yeah. Let's do
Effort?
effort.
Okay.
But I have an edge with intelligence, right?
Right.
Intellect.
So it only costs 2 points instead of 3.
Yeah. Is that going to happen for each of them?
No. We're just going to make one roll, and we're going to apply that roll to everything.
15.
15 with
Need 2 assets.
All right. Congratulations. That's
like
enough to understand everything.
It's like a 21.
So,
You're lucky he let you do one roll.
the instruments
Yes.
are what are called artifacts.
Love it.
Artifacts are different
Then
than ciphers. Artifacts do not count against your maximum. Artifacts have permanent, more or less abilities that you can use.
Cool.
Static abilities.
Some artifacts do have a burnout, but
Permanent or like they have to recharge after you use them? Depends.
depends on the artifact.
Okay.
So
Some that work out, some that don't.
after Zen takes some time and studies these artifacts and such, all of the instruments are level 3 artifacts, which means that their effects will affect things that are level 3 or less. The flute and the pipe, when played, will cause any psychic or incorporeal creature within short range to be paralyzed for 1 round.
Where can I write notes?
We need to keep that.
The
Okay,
section
so
called
flute
notes.
and pipe
Are both level 3.
plus pipe.
When played, any psychic, incorporeal creature within short range will be paralyzed for 1 round.
And you can only use that once per battle, kind of thing.
Round.
Once per round.
Yeah, you can keep playing it.
If
Like
they
your next round happens, you can play it again.
If they are played together, they harmonize and they can create a level 6 effect.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
But with Liar.
I was gonna sell
mixed in.
these, but we might want to keep them.
The chime.
Wait. I'm sorry. These.
Because we only have so many of them. Well, no, that's right. We pulled all
Both
the other
the
ones
flute
back
and the pipe,
from the
when
other
played,
ones,
any
right?
psychic, incorporeal creature,
Not having
Which
a
is
body. No body.
a creature that is psychic and incorporeal, within
Not
short range of you,
So it's
is paralyzed for
this
1
room.
round.
Yeah, so if it's like as far away from you in this room.
When played together, the flute and the pipe, both instruments combined create a level 6 effect.
Meaning, and it takes 2 people
These would
Yeah.
take 2 people.
Yeah.
to do that.
Well, I mean,
Or some
or
way
a very
to
talented
play,
person.
or some way to play both instruments at the same time.
Okay.
Never know if somebody can snoot.
Yep. The chime, when struck, opens all locks within short range,
Oh my god.
gosh.
but the tone can be heard out to long range.
Oh. Opens all locks, but loud.
Yeah.
That's an awesome thought. We scored with these instruments.
We
The
might want to keep
hand
them.
drum.
We felt
By the way,
that.
all locks is any lock that is level 3 or less.
Doesn't matter if it's mechanical or...
Doesn't matter if it's mechanical.
Magical, whatever.
Right. Now, which means that if there is like a level 4 lock, it does not open those.
And there's no like effort you can spend or anything on that.
Right.
Okay.
Right. It bing and
Okay.
All right.
the hand drum.
We felt that.
The hand drum, when struck, forces all creatures away from the wielder of the instrument, out of immediate range, and stuns them. Immediate range is melee range.
Yeah, one of you guys might want to take that one.
So you hit it, and if you're if
Yeah,
your
I was
attackers
thinking,
are level 3 or
you
below,
would probably be the better
they are
option.
pushed away from you and stunned.
You said level 3?
Yeah. For reference.
Level 3. These are all level 3.
Yeah. The things we fought right now, those new spiders, are
the
level
spiders,
what?
the strong spiders. I don't.
Are
know
you
what
allowed to tell us what level those were?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, he's allowed to, but he
Immediate
won't.
range. It pushes them out to how far?
Out of immediate range.
Out of
Yeah,
So
it
that's
push
close.
them into what, long range technically, or
No.
or mid range.
There's
Or is it
immediate, short, then long.
Okay, so
Then
short.
distant.
Okay, I was just wondering
So-
what
Yeah.
what the nomenclature for it was.
Okay.
So
In other words,
immediate,
if they
short, long, distant
If
is
they are in
okay.
immediate range for
Immediate,
you,
short,
they're pushed
medium,
out of
distant.
immediate range.
Okay.
Yeah,
But they
so
could still
can't-
get to you and attack on the
Yeah.
next.
Yeah.
But they're
They're
also
paralyzed.
stunned.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
Sorry.
Okay.
There is a horn
Oh,
there
we
is
know
a
that one
one
was great.
that we collected from.
that, when
People.
blown, allows everyone within short range to benefit from an immediate and free recovery.
Oh my god, we need to do that more often.
We tried. It didn't work the second time.
Maybe it's just once per day.
The tone can be
Does-
heard out to long range.
As long as you hear the tone, does that mean
It's
you
in
get to
short
recover?
range.
No, anybody within
Within
short, range.
Within short
Okay.
range is immediate,
So much like the
free.
chime, it can be heard
Recover.
farther than its effects travel.
You said
The horn can only be played once every 10 hours.
Okay.
Or it can give that effect once every 10 hours.
That makes sense.
Yes. I can't use my committed for another. I don't know how many hours it is.
you said it's a free recovery. You said.
Yeah,
An
it's-
immediate and free recovery. Like you blow the horn
Yeah, it's-
and everyone rolls dice.
Yes, we did that.
Yeah, but it had already been blown.
Yeah, so we still got like 10 hours to go until we can do it again.
Yeah.
Yes.
The lyre is inert.
Oh, great. Awesome. I get the useless one. That's the one I'm carrying.
But still worth a lot, right? Because
It's still
Still made
orichalcum.
out of orichalcum, so.
I mean, you can always hit
Sell
somebody
it.
with it.
sell it.
We
Trade it
we
for
sell-
something.
What are
it.
its
Yeah,
strings
Trade it
made
for
out
something
of?
when we want a favor.
Are its
keep-
strings made out of orichalcum?
No.
Its strings are made out of orichalcum.
Wow.
And its bracing across the top is made out of orichalcum, and the rest of it is made out of a very, very fine hardwood
Okay.
that has been crafted by a master.
Okay, so
I just
5
wanted
of them
to make
have
sure it
used
What about
wasn't
the
made out of
mouth?
cat
the
guts.
mouth.
The mouth organ.
The mouth organ.
The Morgan.
The organ.
Well, I
Guten
mean,
Morgen.
If it's
The,
a
the,
nerve,
the
we can
mouth
sell it.
organ's obviously going to be the most important of them all.
Wait.
Okay.
So we forgot to do when we played it. Everything had an effect, and the drum did this and drum did that. But
Mine didn't. Mine just does
You-
nothing.
but
know-
we didn't even
Do anything to any.
it didn't even. We didn't even bring it up.
we got to recover.
I just call it.
We did a recovery, and like it
With
was
the
just
horn.
kind of overlooked on all of us as to why that happened.
No, the horn did that.
Yeah, but we didn't realize at the moment when
realized
it
it.
happened.
Oh, yeah,
why it happened.
I realized it.
Well, he told us.
Yeah, he said, okay, you blow the horn now, get an immediate recovery.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you realize that would happen regularly?
I figured that it was one of its powers.
Well, we tried to do it a second time. It didn't work.
We slide.
It
I'm
allows
sweet.
you
Yes.
to
the mouth.
it allows you to navigate in the dark via sonar.
Okay, well, that's exactly what you want. You can.
Can the bird use that?
No.
Oh my god. Just strap it to the bird and make it fly through.
Like Bob Dylan.
Okay, so
Got a harness around its head.
But that thing is hanging
I've been one of these types of I've done this type of thing, but with Mage Hand.
Now with the sonar,
everything.
as the action,
Okay.
it does mean that it is not silent. So
it's
you're
echolocationing. It's
Yeah.
beaming out a
Yeah,
sound
it's not-
and sending it back to itself. It's echolocation.
Does that mean everybody like in your immediate range is aware of
yeah,
the
like how,
path?
Yeah.
What
Well,
is what is
basically
the
allows you to see out into short range, and anybody within short range will know that you're doing this.
Can
Okay,
you see
so-
around corners? Like, are you able to
Well, you're gonna have to
try it out?
try it out for that.
yeah. But if
said
it's
these are all
theoretically, if
level 3.
it's
All level
sonar,
3,
it
and
should.
they all have and they all have what's called depletion. That's 1 on a die 20. So every time you use it, you roll a die 20, and if you roll a 1,
It's gone.
the magic's gone.
Okay.
All just kind of like the lyre, kind of
Yeah.
wears out.
Okay.
All right. So I get the instrument that does nothing.
Well, we just
And-
collect them all. It's,
I mean,
it will take.
I mean, it's
It's not-
cool, man.
It's
Because
not
So,
Pokemon.
you know,
Come
Zen,
on.
Yes.
yes.
the item that you picked up is a level 5 gravity nullifier.
Oh, dear
this handheld
God.
device
So
Yep,
you
that's
can.
a cipher.
And how
Is
level
there-
5 is how
is
big?
a cipher.
It
Yep.
means it's
Okay.
level
It's a
5.
It's a level 5
It's
gravity
the
nullifier.
equivalent
But I'm
to
just
a
saying, like,
15 roll.
what range?
Oh yeah, range
does
wise.
that-
Grab your
Let him.
That's a good
your
question.
device.
device is a level 6 fire control.
Fire control.
He says level
That's
5,
awesome.
so-
Can it make fire or just control it?
It's a fire extinguisher.
That's still
And
pretty
it's
And
a level
Nisi?
6 fire
Fire-
extinguisher.
Nisi,
Yes.
your device
That's a
is
big fire
level
to put
2
out.
oral implant, so it's number 2.
Oh,
So-
you get a hearing aid.
Okay, that's pretty good. That is really good, actually. Yeah.
All right.
Is that basically
So-
what it is? You get to hear more stuff.
Yes.
So that is the end of our session for this afternoon. Our next session will be on August 25th at noon, right here at Crosswired Studios.
We
We
hope to
will
see you there.
beginning a new adventure.
When you're done.
In the meantime, we're going to work on a few downtime items over the next month, and everyone's going to come back together, and we will start a new adventure. Now that these characters have simultaneously rescued and maybe extorted a bunch of nobles from the Erex of Iskar.
Hopefully extorted.
Thank you very much for watching and sharing this afternoon with us. We very much appreciate it. Have a joyful and wonderful rest of your July and August.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
thanks for tuning in.